Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Shop Unlimited Live. Kevin, happy birthday, Kevin.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
Last week.
Another year. You know, when you get to a certain age, Dan, you stop notching the little
when did
handle.
that happen?
Well, it happened 100 years ago, I guess.
100 years ago. And because of that, and thank you all for joining us, by the way, on YouTube, of course. If you're watching on Facebook, I know the YouTube link is there too. We've got birthday prices. We've got free P&P on every single timepiece.
Down to you guys.
That's from us to you.
I've given the prices. You've passed the prices on to the viewers, and then you've chucked the P&P out the window.
Indeed. So huge discounts thanks to you.
So
thank you, everyone. Here's how you shop. Yeah. ShopUnlimitedLive.com. These prices are only there. The free P&P is only there. ShopUnlimitedLive.com. And also, you can just like you see on the screen, but there's a birthday present you're giving out as well for a freebie.
Yeah. So
bring it over.
Mathey Tissot.
Yeah.
It's a 5-litre water dry bag. So some of you guys might know, if you're into sailing, mariners type stuff, that there are proper dry bags. You can pay up to £130 for them, £139 at the mariners shop and everywhere else. These do the same job, designed exactly the same way, obviously made in the Far East. But this one's been imported by Mathey Tissot. It's got the logo on it, holds 5 litres, comes in a little rolled pack like this. Yep. And all you do, the instructions aren't brilliant, all you do is just roll the top once and then push the connectors together, and that water seals the bag, right? So again, great. Say you're on a beach. Say you're away. Yep. You've got your son's stuff.
I'm on Yarmouth Beach.
Yeah, Yarmouth Beach, exactly. You've got all your son's stuff. You've got your phone. You've got your wallet. Stuff you don't want to leave on the beach, even though you're just walking 100 metres away. Great, throw it in one of these.
We've got them for like camping. Camping, walking, anything like put your maps in or put your phone in, but also like, sunscreen goes in there as well. Adapters go into all my camping stuff, lives in a bag like that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I've always got, or holiday stuff, so I've always got an adapter.
Oh, right. No,
I've always got
an
extension lead, always got the deep spray and things like that.
Yeah,
so brilliant. So thank you, Kevin, for that.
No, that's a pleasure.
Free from Kevin for you.
These, believe it or not, guys, I was quite shocked. You can buy these for £149. These had a retail value, albeit in Switzerland, because they've never been seen in the UK, of £49 if you convert the euros, the Swiss francs, sorry. So
hugely exciting. That is only for this show, this birthday show. Lots of people saying hello already. Jack Richardson on YouTube saying, good evening, Kevin and Dan. Jack, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much. You can get ahead of us, ShopUnlimitedLive.com.
Thank you for the cards. I got some cards,
You
actually.
did get some cards.
I did get some cards. Thank you very much. I think there was nine cards arrived, which is a record, actually.
Awkwardly, not one card came from Shop Unlimited Live.
Yeah, I noticed.
You didn't tell us till after the...
Yeah, I know.
Next year, I promise.
I'm such a shy person. Well, next year's a big one. I want a bottle of champagne.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll stay the night.
You can. You can, absolutely. Frisbee's already saying I owe you one, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, do say hello. Do wish Kevin, obviously, happy returns as well. We've got Adam, we've got Chris, we've got Katie just over there as well. I'm Dan. Welcome along. Get ahead of us, ShopUnlimitedLive.com. We've got some returning favourites, some new lower prices. We are starting, you can see it on the screen right now, Vostok-Europe. By the way, we have some Mathey Tissot coming up, don't we, too?
Yes, not as many as I'd liked, and I'll explain later on during the show. So as people come in and join us, I'll explain. I was going to bring some certain models. I can't until next week because I'd forgotten about the special packaging, and I had to get the right size batteries for some of the quartz models. But that's being sorted as we speak. So
Thank you
just
so much for that.
2 models in.
So there we go. So that's why you get ahead for us, and you can see the Mathey Tissot what we've got for guys and ladies, as you say. But right now, right here, we have the nuclear submarine, Kevin, which is hugely exciting.
Yeah, no, it is. It's there's only 2 models left in stock in Vilnius, Lithuania, and that'll be the finish, the end of nuclear submarine. And it's an absolutely cracking watch. I love the case size, the design of the case. It's based on the nuclear submarine. And what I should have done is sent you guys some of the photographs of the nuclear submarine. So it was the Nautilus, launched in 1956.
Oh, wow.
1958. Went under the North Pole, set a record. Now, this is at the same time that Sputnik was launched into the space. And between Sputnik and the USS Nautilus, the first nuclear submarine, SSN 571, this is when the Cold War started. So the Cold War started around about this time. And this was made thanks to the American distributor Craig, as you all know. He's retired now, but it was thanks to him, and he got the license from the yard where they still keep it. It was the world's first nuclear-powered submarine, not nuclear missile, nuclear-powered submarine. Went on to set all sorts of records, did the longest ever trip on its first proper voyage, not its maiden voyage, but its first proper voyage. It set off from Hawaii, 1958, and nobody knew what would happen, how they would be able to go under the North Pole, how deep the ice is, and whether, really importantly, I only read the other day, if the compasses would work. But they all stopped working, so they had to rely on the old-fashioned stopwatch and go in that direction for 45 minutes, turn in another direction for 45 minutes, made a graph, and they knew where they were, and they came out from under the ice.
Right. Wow.
Said so many things that we didn't know about. In those days, there was no social media, no TVs, crews, there was no Sky, things like that buzzing around. We didn't know all this was going on. We didn't know Sputnik was being launched. But the sensation that caused around the world with the military and everything else, really well embossed on the back.
I know it's upside down, friends. I always do it just to keep you watching. I know.
It's embossed. And a lot of you asked, is that a picture or something like that? If you run your finger over that,
yeah, I know we've still got the cover on it as well.
Three-dimensional. Yeah, three-dimensional. And that's embossed. So that backplate goes into a press, and a hydraulic ram comes down and pushes out that embossed finish. Then it's PVD plating. 200 metres water resistant, GTLS tubes, and it's got the very first of the hybrid, Seiko hybrid VK61 movements. Now, what I like about that, Dan, and I think you'll like it as well, it's got a really nice size case.
Yep, agree.
45.6 millimetre diameter case, 14.6 millimetres deep. It's got a stopwatch. The big hand at the top is your second stopwatch. The minutes counter is the subdial at 12 o'clock there, and your normal seconds are by the date window down there at 6 o'clock. And I don't know, should we show off these tubes while we're here?
Chris, have you got your lights on the hands? Your hands on the lights?
Hands on the lights.
Who knows? By the way, you've spied it already. People are in checkout already, Kevin, which is wonderful to hear. 7 minutes in.
On this one?
Oh, we don't know what they're in yet.
Oh, right, OK.
We just see it just ticking over, and it's like,
guys,
ding!
This is a one-off discount, right? I don't know when they'll finish with these. They might have 10 left. They might have 15 left in Vilnius, Lithuania. But we've been told not to expect... There we go.
Well, I'm just glancing at that price. So brand new for us here on Shop Unlimited Live. Half price. If you've just dashed on, which a lot of you had. Andy Blake, I see your message. Hi, Andy. Evening, guys, on YouTube. We've got more messages coming in just a second. It is free P&P. If you're ordering this tonight right now, the submarine, you go on the website, shopunlimitedlive.com. You will get free P&P. You will also save £400.
And then you get, sorry.
No, sorry, I was going to say, you're also going to get the best part of £59.99's worth of Mathey Tissot dry bag, included
It's pretty handy, actually.
Incredibly handy.
Yeah.
Incredibly handy. And if you wish, divide it all by 3. Look at it, Klarna, there on the screen, that little pink box. 133.33. Kevin, I know I was talking over the top of that, but what were people just seeing then? What were we just seeing there?
You've seen the tritium tubes. So they're vertically mounted on the USS 571 USS N 571 model that you're seeing there. This is the last of them. There are 2 models left in stock. This is the last quartz medal. When we launched this, it was going out at £699. Vostok-Europe, quite unusually, if Igor's listening, but quite unusually, have done me a deal. And what I love about these guys here, if I pass the deal on to them, they pass it on to you at home. £399. Free P&P, free gift. Happy birthday from Shop Unlimited.
Speaking of which, Andy Blake's also messaged in saying, "Good evening, Dan and Kevin. I've received my my Traser P99 and it's fantastic."
Oh,
the
P99
the other day.
The Iris, yes.
My question is, the Iris, that was so cool, Andy. I'm so pleased you went for it. Yeah, the coolest thing. My question is, when will silicon strap, which was originally in the order, come into stock?
Should be this week, Andy. Should be this week. There was a bit of a misreading of the numbers. We thought we had 5 with rubber strap, 5 with NATO strap. In fact, we had 10 with NATO strap. But you keep that NATO strap, you're going to get this. Our mistake, you are going to get the rubber strap free of charge. So I heard that brought a smile to your face, so I hope that's right. I hope that's
Andy
right.
also finished at this.
And thank you for the card, by the way.
He just said, "Have a fantastic birthday."
Oh,
too.
thank you. I have. I've got to finish now.
Stop sending him in. No, keep sending him in. We're eking it out, aren't we? Stringing out the birthday one more time. Free P&P and the yellow bag too.
Yeah.
Very quickly, before we move on for this one, a lot to show you. On YouTube, Frank, thank you for your message, Frank. Can you tell us the weight of the watch, please?
Yeah, they're quite light, actually. They're coming in at about 140 grams with the leather strap on. With the silicone strap, it's going to be the same, give or take 10 grams. So I know what you mean. It looks a bold, heavy watch, but it isn't, is it?
But there is a leather strap in the box after all.
Yeah, not doing my job properly.
No, that's right.
That happens when you get to the right.
Well, I've started now, Kevin. Don't you worry about that.
Don't worry.
Here we go, Frank, and everybody else.
Yeah, good question, actually, Frank.
Genuine leather strap will also be included for you, by the way, later on. Oh, what's this?
And that's the tool for changing the strap. Then you're going to get an info card on the history of the director's going to love this one. On the history of the build and finish, and if we can just zoom in on
Which picture are you thinking?
I think it's the picture with the. No, there we are. If you can zoom in on that bit there.
Oh, just here, Chris.
This is so this is how the designers at Vostok-Europe work.
Oh, cool.
So they laid.
There you are, Kevin. I
keel.
see you in that picture just at the
Yeah,
bottom there.
just at the back there. Yeah, 1956. Thank you, thank you, Dad. So see, that is the nuclear reactor. There was no way they could get that in. So they laid the keel of the submarine, and the next thing they had to put in place was the nuclear reactor. And when you look at the case later on today, or in a few minutes, you will see that's reflected in the design and shape of the case. That is what Vostok-Europe do.
That is very,
Couldn't ask for
very
guys, penny under £400, GTLS tubes, hybrid movement, 200 metres water resistant. You can't go wrong.
For this, thank you, Kevin, for this show only. So if you love it, and by the way, I know we've already got to move on. I know we have, but just looking at the watch, I know we'll come back to it. The colour that's in there.
Yeah, good point, actually.
Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. The offset against like the jet black in the background. Yeah. It's sort of like a little bit coppery, or
no,
a little
it's
bit
distressed.
Distressed, is
it?
You're
100% correct. It's like a distressed black finish, and again, nuclear reactor. That was part of the finish on the nuclear reactor.
Beautiful.
The picture shows the raw reactor going in. It was then covered with a blackish film. So they do everything, Vostok-Europe.
Isn't it beautiful? Right, I'm going to end up. Sorry.
That's all right.
Chris just already moving things out of his shot. That's what I like to do when we know that by now. The shot just comes in and then I move everything and dash off. Nevertheless, we will be coming back to this. All of these are birthday prices, and only one place you can get them at this price. Stop that there for a second. Shopunlimitedlive.com. Can we talk North Pole, please, Kevin? Bless you. Can we talk North Pole, please?
Right. No.
Nearly.
This is right, guys. This is. Better check it is the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this I offered you guys about 8-9 years ago. We had a limited number in stock. Dan will tell you how many. So again, I went to the wardrobe, like I told you last week. I opened the wardrobe. This, again, I'm going to say it, and I know I said it on a couple of watches last week, is an absolute crazy price. It is fitted with a black PVD bracelet. Don't touch. Black PVD. I was
talking to you, wasn't looking at me.
Black PVD bracelet. It's been rebatteried by Vostok-Europe, resealed, recalibrated, and sent back to us. There's a limited number of pieces. This is one of those things that we put into shows.
Just heard, it's 5.
It's 5. It's 5 pieces, right? So we were checking them out today. Everything's there in place. It's a beautiful looking watch. Looks great on the silicone strap. Looks good on a leather strap. Really good, actually. Nice leather strap. You can go on to buy a rose gold bracelet for this, but it's going to come at that price on your screen.
Another half price, sir?
It's under half price, yeah.
Can we...
Yep, go ahead, sorry.
No. There's always a story, isn't there?
There is always
the history and the heritage, which is beautiful. Actually, straight out. I love the size of this.
Oh, the size. 47.3 millimetre diameter case.
Wow.
6S21 horizontal quartz movement there. Seiko movement. Stopwatch.
That is spectacular,
date function,
isn't it?
And that is a beast, right? It looks great with rose gold. Rose gold's dearer. I wanted to work really hard to get that price on your screen, right? The book price on that is around about what? $399?
400, yep.
Yep, £400. $399. Guys, there's a limited number of them. That's all there is. There hasn't been any at Vostok for about 6 years, 7 years, right? The last stock, as far as I know, is in our warehouse, waiting to be dispatched to you by Royal Mail first class.
Well, there's one less now, so that makes that number 4, Kevin.
Right.
4
left.
Units.
Look at that, rose gold
remaining.
PVD case back. It's a beast of a watch, beautiful watch. Looks great on the leather strap. I should have brought one actually just to show you. But we've still got the leather straps. We've still got silicone straps. So you can, if you're one of the guys buying this tonight, then well done, and you can buy the additional straps. But that price on your screen, you know that's not right. That price on your screen,
it's crazy,
is for the bracelet as well. 200 meters water resistant, Seiko movement, quartz chronograph watch. And look at the finish, sunray finish there on the dial, on the sub dials at 3 and 9 o'clock. You've got a rose gold trim around the minute hand, the hour hand, and then round the indexes round the side there. Cracking watch, guys. Don't miss out on this. There's only, what, 5?
4.
4. There's 4 left. Right, the weight of this, Frank, have you thinking yourself? Weight of this watch is going to come in at about 245 grams with the bracelet. Now, the bracelet is generally going to be too big for you, but it's one of those ones that it's easy to take the bracelets out. And I want to also say, if you're looking at it and thinking, well, maybe it's not flexible, maybe it's not fluid. If you do that thing with your finger, Dan, just show the fluidity of that bracelet.
Beautiful, isn't it?
You do that so well, Dan.
Occasionally. Years of, went to that training school that you told me to go to.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Just quickly say, by the way, an awful lot of you are shopping on for timepieces that aren't even on the live show, because there's even more to see in the collection on shopunlimitedlive.com. So with that, by the way, someone's just ordered a Frost from last week. That's now kept that price. So well done if you're checking out.
Oh no, I was thinking about bringing the Frost in, but of course we couldn't do it at the same price.
Yeah.
But no, well done.
Still great prices.
Done. Yeah.
But with that, it's free P&P, and all the ones you're seeing tonight, free P&P.
And the gift. Doesn't have to be a Mathey Tissot. You get the gift, whether it's Vostok-Europe or anything else.
Because I'm just thinking, if you're brand new and you've just found, and by the way, lots of happy birthdays from our regular
thank you
names
very
as well. Sarah just said happy birthday, Kevin, from today, from Sarah and John Griffin. Have a fab day, matey.
Oh, right, thank you.
That's from Sarah and John. Martin Fifield, I'm saying that right, Martin.
Oh, yeah, Martin. Oh, I'm glad you're watching.
Happy birthday. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How are you, Martin?
Just email in, tell us how you are. I know you speak with Susan and Katie quite a bit.
Well, a lot of people, because I know Facebook's playing up tonight, so we've shared this, so a lot of people who are normally Facebookers are now YouTubers.
Oh, right.
One of which, Simon Weeks. Hi, Dan and Kevin.
Simon,
happy birthday
Simon.
to you. Took me a bit of time to get into the chat, but he's here. Simon, appreciate that.
What's Simon missed? He's missed the nuclear submarine. And now, this is an offer you've never seen. And
yeah, that dry bag next to Kevin, Simon, that's included for free, $59.99 worth for free for birthday, free P&P for birthday.
It's a lot of use of the word free tonight, isn't
A lot of use of the word free. That's why we're not doing it for very long. Just for this show. Anyway, I know, again, we'll come back to it, but this is your North Pole. You can see, you haven't got to write that full digit down at the top, by the way. Just go on shopunlimitedlive.com. That's where you can go to get hold of yours. Now, speaking of price, Kevin, I'm just going to pop this to the side. Every now and again, and regular viewers will know this, you do the best possible price.
Yeah.
And then Shop Unlimited join in when we can.
Yes.
For example, free P&P tonight.
Oh, he hasn't done it.
Every now and again,
done it again.
Adam,
do you know what?
on this lunar card, has taken...
No, not on that one.
Off this one, has taken... another £50 off Kevin's retail price to us.
So the on-air, what we call the on-air price.
The on-air
price. I do
price.
special prices,
The on-air price.
So, yeah, genuinely, I drove here today expecting that to be $599.
Yep.
Which I thought was excellent. But
look at it,
following his accident, Adam is doing some crazy things.
But look at, so you're saving £300 £300 off. Should be £449.99. You know we like to round numbers, Kevin.
Yeah, he does.
Therefore, you're saving £300. So that is another £50 off just because Adam's in the hot seat tonight. Look at this. Is beautiful.
What a beautiful combination of
There's a real like jewelled elegance to this.
Yeah,
there
is. There is actually.
Wow.
It was one of the best sellers that we have ever had. But as a lot of you guys will know now, Vostok-Europe have discontinued Lunokhod 2. So that's the story of the Soviet moon travellers, the equivalent of the American rovers. NH-35 movement, 300 metres water resistant, automatic helium release valve, 12 vertically mounted, and we'll see those in a minute, vertically mounted GTLS tubes, and 4 horizontally mounted. Absolute diamond of a timepiece. Again, you know, I wouldn't have dreamt 10, 12, 14 years ago that we'd be offering PVD rose gold with PVD blue. But look at it. It looks like it should be £2,000, £3,000 in a jeweller's window.
It should be into the thousands.
Yeah.
If you want a showstopper, a real bejewelled piece, if you love your jewellery anyway, maybe you've got rings or bracelets, etc., this is for you. That even on the silicone strap, which you do get leather strap as well, even the silicone strap has the rose gold on it too.
Good point.
So every element of this, Kevin, is striking. It's beautiful with it. Maybe you love to wear a shirt, even casually, a suit for work, for example. They all look spectacular. You know that. That's why Kevin handpicks them to come on the show. However, this has extra elements on it. Maybe it's a rose gold with that almost like dark blue, almost like navy blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. But it's, again, a PVD, again, if you're new to these shows, and we really do welcome new viewers.
Absolutely.
If you're new to these shows, the PVD is physical vapor deposition. It's one of the top 2 possible types of plating you can put on a watch or any item really. So one of the top 2. So this PVD finish is found on watches of thousands of pounds. But tonight, it's on a beautiful Lunokhod watch, which looks thousands of pounds, and it's available to you at £549.99. And if we wanted to order more from Vostok-Europe, we can't. We simply can't. Why? Discontinued.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, again, birthday specials. Kevin's birthday was last week, so clearly the gin is still running through his veins. It was £250 off. It's now £300 off just for this show. Free P&P. £59.99 worth of dry bag included for you as well, just by shopping tonight. And by the way, William Daly.
Hey, William.
William has just put, good evening, Kevin and Dan. Good evening, William. Happy birthday, Kevin. Great show. You. My amazing wife bought me the Lunokhod with the bracelet.
That's right.
Looks
She did.
amazing.
I remember. Yeah, I remember we got the bracelet in. Nice one, Helen. You know how to keep William happy, don't you?
She certainly does. Yeah, if it's a statement, it could be for an anniversary. It could be the sort of one like for the wedding, for the daughter or the son's wedding coming out, and it's going to be a real keepsake piece. But you are showy and you want to wear beautiful things and to accessorise with. This is where you go. This is where you go. Things do change, things do discontinue if you like. Have you got your torch available, Kevin?
I've got my little... Unfortunately, I've got to buy a bigger torch because this is the Traser torch.
There's a lot to be seen. You're around the clock.
There we go. So 2 at 12 o'clock. 12, 3, 6 and 9 are a different colour to the rest. The rest look fainter, but it's when you add a colour or a certain colours, the light is less visible, if that makes sense.
So then you differentiate between 12, 3, I see.
Yeah, so you're lying in bed, you look across, this is you, William, you look across to your watch there, it's glowing by the side of the bed, you know straight away where 12 is, and then you know where the longer minute hand is, and then more importantly, the hour hand. You can read it when it's pitch black. This is one of those guide me to bed watches. And that dot there, you see it, just say 11:30 at the top there.
Yeah.
That's superluminova injected into the top dial there. On the side of the watch then, Dan, we've got the automatic helium release valve.
Yeah.
We've got the number of the watch, because remember, every watch has its own individual number, serial number, and then it has the model number on the watch as well. And the movement in this is the NH35 movement. Look at that, blue PVD, rose gold, steel screws, bolts, sorry,
Yeah, I love
in
the
the
colour
back
of
of
it
the
as
watch.
well. That's
It's great.
spectacular.
So it's one of that's what I like about a lot of the watches that we do. It's not just the front, it's not just the side, it's not just the strap, but Vostok-Europe, Mathey Tissot, Traser do the same. It's the back of the watch as well. Beautiful buffalo leather strap there. Again, well made. That's a strap that if you bought the same quality for a different watch in a jeweller's, you'd be paying 80, 90, maybe £100.
Well, tonight, I'm looking at the pink box on the screen from Klarna. 3, interest-free. If you wish, you haven't got to, it's completely up to you. If you wish to divide the cost, you can, 183.33. However you shop, whether you're paying in total at the start, maybe you're going to offset it for a month, you can do that with Klarna as well, after all. You still get free P&P. You'll still save £300, not 250, which is already spectacular.
And the other thing is, look, if you're a new listener, look, you get it home with this watch, and a lot of these watches, if you don't suddenly smile, then just close the box. Put it back in the box with all the bits and pieces and send it back to us. We will check it, and then we will tell Dan and Adam to refund you, and they do that immediately. That is your money back guarantee. So if you don't smile, stick it on the piece of paper. I didn't smile. That's fair enough. I can go with that. I can go with that.
We've just gone over 100 people for the first time on YouTube, Kevin. Thank you so much. Now, it really helps us out if you like our Facebook page, Shop Unlimited Live, and also, of course, YouTube. Yes. We'd love for you to subscribe if you can. Then you never miss a show. The shows then go into a little favourites folder for you. So if you're thinking, I bought the Lunar Cod, I know it's arriving in a couple of days, but I want to watch it again. You've already got the favourites. You can watch it all and hear the explanation as we're going through. Right now, the Rocket is also on the show. You can see the saving, £160 off. That's nearly a £30 shy of half price.
This is criminal. Criminal. So one of the best sellers we've ever had with Vostok-Europe, fitted with the silicon strap. 2 of the old Ideal shopping TV presenters bought these watches.
Who was that?
One of them was Sean Ryan.
Sure.
And he sold out, and he was desperate to go on a cruise with it, so he bought it at one of Haley's.
On the balls.
Balls, yeah.
Ah, marvellous.
Which is where I met Dan socially for the first time.
It is. And Adam, he was there.
Yeah, no,
he was the one at the bar. You know that guy in the corner, like.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another thing.
Yeah.
Ideal smelled.
Oh yeah, there was a gang of you guys there, wasn't there? You had your own table.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we did.
Right.
we were separated. Anyway,
this is criminal. Has he tinkered with this price?
You've tinkered with this price.
Well, I've tinkered.
This was you.
I thought it was a bit more than that.
This was all you. I know there's a lot.
I know a lot of you guys watching might already have this watch. If you're thinking of a present for somebody else, you won't have seen this watch at this price. Oh, just do it.
Dun, 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 dun. By the way, I was just looking ahead. ShopUnlimitedLive.com is where you can see everything else. If you were looking for that rainbow Polar Night, that's on the show. If you're looking for the spruce, that's on the show. Mathey Tissot for him and for her, they're on the show. So there's lots still to come tonight. But
now I just love this watch.
The strike of colour.
Yeah,
we've got several of them on the show. By the way, this is the Rocket here with that. It's like neon lime.
A neon lime, yeah. It's it just goes so well with the dial finish there. You've got that green, you've got the blue. Again, a 6S21 movement. And it's one of those watch cases that sits comfortably on any wrist. If you've got a small, probably an early
incredibly
wrist,
comfortable,
or a big, sort of chunky wrist, this sits well. Look at the silicon strap there. Beautiful finish, polished stainless steel case, 200 metres water resistant.
There's interest everywhere. You'll spend ages reading this again. Oh, let's keep going. There we go.
This is named after the Rocket, the largest. Well, I've got it back. Sorry, because I know some of you are right if I say this. It was the largest rocket ever built until late last year, when the Americans launched one of their rockets, which was technically larger. But the glass on this, 3.5 millimetres of hardened K1 mineral glass. And what that means is you've got the scratch resistancy close to sapphire. But most importantly, because you're going to be wearing this on the beach, you're going to be wearing this in the pool, you're going to be wearing it in the bar, you're going to be wearing this wherever you want, even at work. Most importantly, it's got the shockproofness of mineral glass.
Yep.
So it'll take a knock or two, whereas sapphire tends to shatter. This has got the scratch resistance close to, but not exactly the same as sapphire glass. 200 meters water resistant. Guys, you just haven't seen it. You've never seen it at that price. So if this isn't in your collection, because I know when this sells out,
Yep.
it'll be discontinued then.
Right.
Not that they're discontinuing Rocket, because that's a big, but Vostok, Igor Zabrowski will think, I can't do this watch again, or I'm going against my ethos, my principles.
But what I love is that they are all, now we talk a lot about, for special occasions, for anniversaries, for birthdays, to a loved one. What I learn more and more sitting next to you, Kevin, and sharing the shows with you, Vostok-Europe are designed, they are not just for show, they are not a piece for only a special occasion. Every time when you take the other half out for dinner, that once a year, every day, if you wish.
Yeah,
Be as active as you want to, with the grandchildren, going to work, when you're on a run, when you're going swimming, every day if you want to, and just knowing the durability that you've got, the sustainability of it is spectacular.
100%. I smile. Well, I probably don't smile, but when we get watches back for new glasses, watches where the guys want maybe a new case even, and things like that, I smile at how badly treated some of the watches are.
Which is great. They've lived a life.
Because they've lived, exactly, Dad. They've lived the life. Couldn't think of a better way of putting it.
Beautiful, isn't it? So if you haven't got this one yet, or you've got your eye on it for somebody else, and you're maybe you spying what hopefully might be coming up and thinking, yeah, I know this is about £400, £350, under £299. We've just gone 7:30. Thank you. We are live this Tuesday evening. Back on Monday next week, aren't we?
Yes, back on Monday next week. Yep.
But you have got free P&P on every single one of these timepieces, and there is a free gift from Kevin, a birthday gift included, which is the dry bag, worth the best part of £59.99. Thank you so much for Mathey Tissot as well, which is super useful, of course, for your watches if you wish, but more importantly for camping. You mentioned at the beach for the lotions and potions and keys and watches, whatever you fancy.
So none of us don't mind leaving our towels there. We don't mind leaving some of the other bits and pieces.
Yeah.
But when you've got a deck chair, say you're in Spain and you've got one of those rented beach beds, you take some stuff with you to the bar. That bar is 9 times out of 10 on the beach. Sandproof.
Mine's always full, by the way.
Waterproof.
I've never owned 3, not of that exact one, but 3 dry bags. They are never empty. But for keeping as I mentioned, like for bug spray, for example, for the spare tent poles, for the pack of cards that I take camping, for the wind-up torch, they all live in there.
Yeah.
Not just so it matters if it gets wet or not. This so happens you could also go swimming with it as well.
Yeah, no, you could.
It's just so useful to have stuff that's essential. Like, DEET and bug spray can disrupt clothing and discolour things. Keep it in there anyway. I love that that's included, so thank you so much for popping that in there.
But thank you guys.
That is the Rocket. We are moving on to all things.
For making it so easy for me to give these prices.
I appreciate that. All things Energia. By the way, Adrian Brooking.
Oh yeah, Adrian.
Adrian says, say hi to Kevin for me, please. It's great to have him back on air again. That's from Adrian. Andy Blake says, nice to see so many people on it tonight. Hope you're all enjoying the show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's good.
I love
good point, actually.
People chat to each other.
Yeah.
This is all on YouTube.
Adrian, I know you're keeping the girls busy at the moment. Or should I say that? I know your wife might be watching.
Oh, I love that. Here comes the gossip. Frank has returned saying, I have the N1 Rocket with the bracelet. Brilliant watch.
Oh, yeah. No,
I've had mine for 3 years.
Frank, you're coming out with some good stuff tonight. Right, that watch you've just seen with the silicone strap, that is available with a leather strap or a bracelet. Buy it tonight at £199. Contact us. In the future, you'll be able to contact Shop Unlimited Live. And we can offer you the bracelets. But if you want a bracelet, if you want a leather strap, in the future, going forward, you like the watch that much, which I know you will, then just contact us for those spare parts. But we're going to do an offer tonight where you can put the offer, because it's nice and clean and easy to do.
You can add it to your order if you want to.
Yeah, but we'll come to that later.
Type it away. Andy Blake, I have the first generation of this Rocket. Simon Weeks, I have the N1 Rocket, need to get the battery replaced. Simon bought his a little while ago. Nevertheless, keep the comments coming in, keep the questions coming in. Love to see those. We are moving on to all things Energia, if we can. Right,
again, a lot of you will know, because you remember things that you're told, that the Energia is also discontinued.
Right.
There's a lot of new family names coming into Vostok-Europe. I think you all understand why.
Oh, wow.
This is the last. We can no longer buy this from Vostok-Europe. We took the last 18 pieces. I don't know. I think I've told you today we've got 5 put aside for you guys.
If you love that, is it Lunar Rod? Is that what we were seeing?
No, Energia.
I know, but the Lunar Cod, sorry.
Oh, the Lunar Cod,
I'm thinking about if you love like the show of that, you will love the show of this.
This is all singing, dancing. This if it had
wow.
if it had one of those designer Banksy type names on it, would be 10, 12, 15,000 pounds. All right, wouldn't have that movement. Have a more expensive movement.
Well, it's open.
Yeah.
I think we have my new favourite on the show. I think we might. Adam tonight, producer, he's shopping as well. Adam, you made up your mind yet? I know you're.
Put your wallet away. There we go.
He likes the North Pole, the black one he's just seen, but you know he's going to go through the whole website. And that's what I want you to do, by the way. Yes. Check out what we've got, particularly the ones on the live show, because they are the newbies or the new lower prices, free P&P and the free gift as well. This Vostok-Europe free UK tracked postage and packaging.
Yep.
That background, that face.
No, good point, Dan. Good point. And I didn't prime Dan for that. I promise you. Right, it's a 3-dimensional sunray dial. Now, some of you guys who have Energia will be familiar with it. Look into that dial. It's not a flat dial. It's 3-dimensional. Those are ridges in the dial. If we could take the dial out and you stroked your finger across the dial, you would feel the ridges. Guys, have you ever heard of that in a watch before? I haven't. So I don't know if you guys have. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 GTLS watches. Tubes, sorry, in this case. Yeah, these are tubes that will glow in the dark. From the moment they're born, they glow. When the lights are off and it's pitch black, you will see the intensity of the glow. We use the torch because you can't make a working studio, completely dark.
Not allowed to, Kevin, health and safety.
Exhibition case back, NH35 movement. What's special about that? It's all steel parts, so it can be serviced, repaired anywhere in the world. But we offer that service via Vostok-Europe to you guys at home if you've got old ones. Steel PVD plated bolts in the back there to hold the back on because it's 300 meters water resistant. Exhibition case back. The diameter of the watch, 49 millimeters. The depth of the watch, 17 millimeters. Obviously, all of the watches we've seen tonight, screw down crowns, and this has the automatic helium release valve in the side.
Let me go there around, by the way, so you can see exactly what we're talking about. And by the way, I was just hearing Adam there tinkering away and checking your email on the prices that was arranged, organised, verified, sent to us.
Yeah.
And it was £50 more than this.
Do you know what I thought it was?
I knew you were looking at it and there's a little pause. It's like, well, it sounds like a me price, but... So now, you know what Adam's all about, and I appreciate you talking about round numbers. He likes the round number on the saving, not just on the price.
Do you know, who's the guy? Oh, Sinclair. Do you remember Sinclair? He did the 3-wheeler things that went round. He invented the first calculator, I think it was.
Did he?
Robert Sinclair? Adam will know.
Well, you know Adam? Did he make it up as he goes along as well, like make up the prices?
Maybe he does.
Is it the Sinclair C, whatever it was?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And he
made the first computers, yeah. I think Adam's got one of those calculators, one of the first calculators.
It's fine, another £50 gone off, that's absolutely fine. Again, this price is, I want to emphasise the point, only for tonight. This is the highest value piece on the show so far, well over £1,000.
Book price, just under £1,100. Worth every penny. You're going to get the leather strap, you're going to get the tool for changing the straps.
Even the strap is class, isn't it?
Oh yeah, leather strap. Again,
beautiful.
I think this is one of the Italian-made leather straps. Something like this would cost, with all the workmanship, the finish and everything else, would probably come in at about £120, £130.
Yeah.
But this is all included tonight for the price of what should have been on air, £649.
That's the one.
£599. Should we get the tune?
Yeah, let's hit the lights.
Singing and dancing for you. There we go. Nice one.
Now I'm going to have a quick word with Andy Blake here, because Andy's just commented saying, I own the Lunar Cod. Dan, it is in my top 5 in my collection.
Oh, wow.
That was that preview on the top 5.
Yeah.
Andy, I don't know about you, I put this Energia in the same bracket as that. What do you think of just the the showmanship, the centerpiece to any outfit. I think this exceeds that, if anything else. Andy, I'll see your other message as well. I'll read that out in just a second. But again, statement pieces.
Look at that, guys.
Beautiful.
Look, I'll turn it down, turn it up. And by the way, where you see 2 tubes at 12 o'clock, that dot above it is the vertically mounted GTLS tube in the unidirectional bezel. Traser and MB Electronics have never seen this use of the tubes before. And every tube looks broader than what it is because it's sitting in a polished, hand-finished cup. This is a hand-made watch. And the prices are just ridiculous. If you went into a shop and say, I want Seiko movement, 300 meters water resistant, and 17 GTLS tubes, I want a silicone strap and a leather strap, 300 meters water resistant, they'd show you to the door. I know I say it a few times, they just show you to the door. Nobody does handmade watches like Vostok-Europe. And it's coming in a polycarbonate water-resistant box. The box itself retails at just over £100.
Yeah, speaking of the other ones, isn't it?
Yeah, we had a bit of a sale on some Lunacob boxes that we had too many of the other week. We sold about 25.
Yeah.
Because people are using them for crafting, camping, dry stuff in there. You know, things aren't always that dry or that secure. Things get damp, intense. Put your medicines in there.
Yep.
Anything like that, it's well worth it. 30 meters water resistant, drop tested. This is a piece of excellence, a thing of beauty.
And again, if you want to part with only £200 tonight, not even with your P&P, you do not have to worry about that. It is free postage and packaging, which is absolutely divine.
Look at this watch from a distance, right? You're in a pub and there's somebody 10, 15, I know the director's going to go mad with me. Somebody 10, 15, 20 feet away. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is a Bobby Dazzler from 30 feet. That means you've got something special on your wrist. It's not a normal watch. It's not one of the high street watches. That is something special.
Isn't it just? Dave and Sue have just joined us. Dave Lloyden.
Oh,
hi, Dave.
hello, Dave.
Hi, Sue. Both saying hello. These are birthday special prices. Katie, how many watches were you saying in front of you over there? A dozen? About that? About 12, 15? Just thinking, don't forget, there aren't unlimited stocks on any of these.
No.
And a lot of you, it just gets busier.
Guys.
Yeah, it just gets busier and busier and busier. Now, you heard already people are checking out their baskets within 7 minutes of the show starting. We have more viewers on YouTube than we ever have before.
No, that's great.
For any other show. So thank you. That's why we'd love you to subscribe and have a look on our Facebook page as well. But most importantly, I want you to get the watch that you were after, the one you've missed out on, the one you didn't even know existed. And then you saw it and thought, that is beautiful, that's got £400 off, or whether it's £300 off, or whether it's just a free P&P, or maybe it's a birthday gift that Kevin's popping in for you. You will never get these at a more affordable price, with the ability to divide them by 3, with free P&P, one website, shopunlimitedlive.com. So in your basket, which I can hear a dozen of your show so already have, do press checkout, and then you can send it to them at this price.
So you buy it, guys, and you can miss out. We had people miss out last week.
We did.
I had phone calls.
We have people pay more than the discounted price. When the price, when we say price is going back up, it is. It has to. We say it. It has to. So people between now and then, even today. So we want you, which is wonderful because you're getting the timepiece after all.
Do you know, that's what we want to do to get people more excited. We've got to make the shows different for you guys, and as we grow the audience. And that's what we're doing. It's great.
Now, that was Vostok. We've got even more still to show you. You can see everything already. You haven't got to click into anything. Just the homepage. Shop Unlimited Live is this show. You said there would be some Mathey Tissot.
Yeah.
And you absolutely
not the ones I thought, but that will happen, guys.
It'll happen. Beautiful little pieces for you. Under £100. Blue, purple, yellow, green or orange. We've got all of them here for you. Which one should I hold up, Kevin?
The blue one, yeah.
The blue one? Blue. OK, let's go for that in there.
Blue is traditionally the best seller.
Anyway.
But funnily enough, in this range, purple is probably the next one.
Oh, OK.
We have shows and orange suddenly flies out.
I love how
there's no reason.
I really like how at this sort of price, for the quality you're getting, if your favourite suit is a blue pinstripe or you know, there's a ladies' version coming up in just a second, by the way. If yellow's your colour, or you've got that handbag that's orange, you can accessorise with that.
Yes, yeah. And do you know what, guys? Looking at a blue and you think, oh, that's not for me. That is, in the Swiss watch world, the most buzzing colour at the moment. Rolex, I can't say this unless it's true. Rolex, Tudor, Omega, Petit Philippe, they are all doing this colourway, light blue. I don't know where it's come from. Started a couple of years ago. We were there with Mathey Tissot at the beginning, and you've got the added bonus of this being a sunray finish with the blue as well. Swiss Ronda movement, 42mm diameter case, 50 metres water resistant, and a Swiss Ronda 505 movement inside there. Solid stainless steel case, and it's a mineral glass on there, but with a sapphire coating.
Okay.
They're beautiful. And do you know what? The first time I saw them, I looked at pink, I looked at yellow, I looked at purple, and I thought, I'm not sure about these colourways. And then 2 days later, I was going through my wardrobe.
Yeah.
I've got a purple Lacoste T-shirt. I've got a yellow, and I think to myself,
how cool would that be?
No, but what I'm thinking to myself, I dismiss the colours because I haven't seen them on watches. But yeah, these are the colours of the shirts I buy.
Yeah.
Know, when you're away or you're with the wife shopping. Yellow. I've got a yellow Lacoste top.
Or go the other way around. Chris, our director, is saying match it to a tie, match it to a pocket square.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Get the watch one, the one that's striking, that stands out for you, your favourite colour. For example, I'm a Norwich fan. That would be perfect for me, yellow, although yellow and green is the colour of the Canaries after all. But nevertheless.
Yes.
And now, the previous best price on this was our Christmas special, £120.
Yeah. There we go, guys. A Swiss
Under
made,
£100.
Right? Hasn't got Swiss movement. Don't be fooled by some of those shopping channels that you see where it says Swiss MOVT or Swiss Eagle or Swiss something else. It has to have the name Swiss made.
At the bottom there,
And
yeah.
that has to be signed off by the Office of Chamber and Commerce in the town where those watches are made. Or the first one is, not every watch, the first one is, right? And the manufacturer has to prove the Swissness of the watch.
Swissness.
Yeah, Swissness, new word.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I think I came up with it about 5 years ago, but I hear it in the trade now.
Yeah.
It's all about the Swissness, and the Swissness is growing.
You mean Swissness tonight, Kevin?
Yep, I mean Swissness tonight. So please, guys, don't be fooled by these other watches that you do see, Swiss MOVT, and the guy's saying, well, you know, it's a Swiss movement and insinuating maybe that it's a Swiss made. It isn't. If it was Swiss made, they would 100% put it on the dial. It is illegal. Do you know you can't even bring sets of samples if you're a salesman into Switzerland with Swiss MOVT or Swiss Eagle. No. All right, you might be able to smuggle them in. You might get away with it at customs, but technically you're not allowed to.
Not saying it's a great idea.
Well, no, it isn't a great idea. But you know,
idea.
People might be selling from China or Hong Kong. I don't know. But no, guys, this is Swiss made, right? That means I think probably 86-90% of the watch is Swiss made. In the old days, they used to get the dials from the Far East because they were the best dial manufacturers. But now this factory's open. The glasses are made in Switzerland. So that's where the Swissness comes in. It's got to be a certain percentage of Swiss-made products.
By the way, friends, don't just take our word for it. David said, Kevin is amazing, always looks after me. Then he adds saying that price is amazing. Andy Blake saying, totally agree, Dave. Says lots of people here have shopped with Kevin before, but also for these timepieces here. Yeah, best price we did, $119.99. For tonight, this show only, and free P&P. And £60 worth of dry bag.
£60 worth
from
of
Kevin,
dry bag.
birthday present for you.
And that price, you won't be able to find this anywhere. So don't Google, Krugel or anything.
I tried,
like
didn't I?
You tried, yeah.
You were like, Dan, you're wasting your time.
Yeah,
this
was a special giveaway in Switzerland for all the Swiss retail guys. So the price was set by Mathey Tissot for them. And then I asked Alberto, lovely guy. Him and his family came over from Switzerland the other week. We had a great half day with them.
Wonderful.
And there's some great stuff coming out as well.
I bet.
So once we're motoring,
this is why you need to know people in the know, right? You know, like if you have someone who works in a garage and they're like, oh, the new Ford's coming out and make sure you get this edition because it's going to be compliant with this, or it's going to be electric hybrid this. And you're like, thank goodness you tipped me off because I'd never know.
Yeah.
Kevin's the guy.
Cool. Thank you.
Kevin's the guy for bringing...
I get on so well with the distributors, like Traser.
You do, yeah.
Traser, the sales manager. I know nobody else from his company will be watching, so I can say this. He said, Kevin, I'll tell you first, there is a new type of GTLS watch tube that the world has never seen coming out in a Traser watch.
Right.
A new type of tube, guys. I can't tell you on air what it does, but it is a bit special. Okay, we're probably looking October, November time, but I'll keep you posted. We won't reveal anything, and
I can't wait.
well, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Cannot wait. By the way, welcome along, everybody.
Yep.
There's lots of new names on YouTube
good,
as well.
good,
So we really appreciate that. I know a lot of you now share it into your watch collectors groups and things.
Yeah, they are, and WhatsApp groups.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Shop Unlimited Live, about a year and a half old, so relatively new if you like that. Kevin's been with us since day one, which we absolutely adore.
It was 100 years ago.
100 years ago. Personally, I've been working in this industry for 18 odd years. Adam, what are you? How many years? 25 years for Adam. Katie, when did you start in shopping?
Do you mean it's 25? I thought he was 33 years old.
I know, that's what he tells people.
Oh. Huh? 2016.
2016, Katie started. Chris, what year did you start? 2002, director.
Ooh.
What I'm trying to say is, we know a lot of people in the industry.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why me and Adam started on our own. And there's a reason why, thank you, Kevin.
No,
we approached
my
Kevin,
pleasure.
and then Kevin came to us and now isn't on any others. Because it's sort of, the pricing for a start, the way we're structured, being very honest and open with you, we can do these prices. The lazy version can be under £100. That £1,000 watch earlier can have £400 off. It's because of how we're structured and how we do it. And that's kind of, ideally, if you have a good experience with Shop Unlimited Live, you'll come back and maybe shop for something else. Or have a look around the website. There's all sorts of other bits and bobs. But if you are brand new, we love that you're subscribing on YouTube. ShopUnlimitedLive.com is where it's all stored.
Yeah.
All the prices are there. That's where you can see. That's where you shop. The only place you need to shop, right?
And from my point of view, personally, because I've known a lot of you for, 14 years now, Sue and Dave. I've known you for years and years, met you a couple of times. Andy, I've spoken to you. Adrian, I've spoken to you. Simon, I've spoken to you. But the thing is, we are a family business and we look after you. And anything that Shop Unlimited Live buys from you is like buying from us. You will get that finished, that backup service. You know, if you need a battery in a couple of years' time, we know you're a regular shopper with us. It's a special price. Recalibrate the watch. Servicing prices. We're the cheapest servicing prices. Why? Because we want you to come back and shop on these programs. And when something's new out, we bring it to the main people that we're dealing with, in which case Shop Unlimited. And there is a lot of new stuff coming out as well. Vostok-Europe, Mathey Tissot.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Traser. Can't wait for this Traser one. Honestly, it'll blow your mind away.
Which is great. So thank you so much for shopping, by the way. Adam, over the weekend, got a couple of emails, and because Adam hasn't got any friends, he replied in 15 minutes. When then the chappie replied to that saying, oh, I normally get, last time I shopped on a different channel, it was a month to get customer service back. The customer service is Adam.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
So, honestly, you can shop with confidence. Kevin does all the posting out. We're covering the postage cost of that tonight.
I see the watch. I don't see the watch. I'm the last person to touch the watch generally, though I think now Katie, not Susan, she does the customer service 10 times better than what I could do it. But Katie also does some of the watches now, and she's even more stringent than me. I'm getting older, I suppose, and she's even more Dad, I'm not having this. I said, what? I can't see anything. And then she shows it to me. So the quality control is as it has been over the past 12 years. Customer service is as it is over the past 12 years. And luckily enough, Adam and Dan trust us to do all the returns and everything else. So everything comes back to us. Everything's dispatched by us. Everything's QC'd. These watches, none of these watches come in set to time. They're all, maybe in this case, they'll be at Swiss time. We reset them because we know the crown's okay. We check the glass. We take all the protective covering off the watch because for some of you it's difficult to take the protective covering off. And this watch, but Dan's packing here, right? That's the ladies' version, 80 grams in weight. The gents' version's 130 grams. And guys, if you're thinking, I'll buy that for my wife, I'll buy it for my auntie, I'll buy it for my daughter, you know, she's graduating or something like that. The weight is perfect. That's always important to a woman. The weight is important. So it's 80 grams. The gents is 130. This is 80. So the ladies know they've got something on. It's solid stainless steel. It's not hollow stainless steel. It's solid stainless steel. Swiss made Swiss Ronda movement inside there, and it's the right size. You know, some watches are very, very small, and some watches are too big for ladies. In fact, we've had ladies buy all six of them before.
Makes sense.
Because
I get
with
that.
all the outfits and clothes, you know it makes sense.
At that price for the quality you're getting home, that's kind of the point we're emphasising. It's better than 50% off. You can find them all. And thank you, Mathey Tissot, of course.
Yep.
Even though this is the most affordable watch on the show, you will still get the freebie there as well. Very quickly, Kevin.
Aftershave.
Two.
Makeup.
We're quickly going back to the rocket.
Oh, yeah.
2 units remaining. That is it. If you're just joining us, not even halfway through the show, we are way over halfway through. There's only 2 units remaining of this rocket of £160 off. Kevin, it's flying. Well, everybody, you're checking out. That's the important thing. On the website, shopperlimitedlive.com.
And just while we've got it there, show the side view of the watch, because this is one of the things. You'll see the thickness of the glass. Look at that, 3.5 millimetres. But look at the case shape, right? It's like a gull wing case shape.
Yeah,
and that means it fits smoothly, nicely on your small wrist or your large wrist. And if you want a bracelet, you can buy a bracelet. If you want a leather strap, you can buy a leather strap. If you want it at a penny under £200, that's how you get it. And that strap is even better when you bring it home than you can see on the TV. And it almost matches your dry bag.
It does, actually. I love that. So, yeah, there's
Should we put them together?
You've got to bring it over. By the way, my favourite username on YouTube from last week, Nerd with Swag, is back from Philadelphia.
Oh, right.
On the chat. Hello, Nerd with Swag. Saying, I am back. Hi, gentlemen. And he says, problem is I'm across the pond. Nerd with Swag. I know that's being addressed in all sorts of bits and bobs.
It is being addressed. We've sent 4 out this week to America.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. We do all the customs documentation, so they're depending on which state and everything else, there may be a small charge, and it is small charge for bringing that in. So like our equivalent of tax, I suppose, VAT. Yeah. But that's all you have to pay. We build into the price. So again, if you see anything you really like, email in. Don't order. Email in, and we'll give a special price for that to be couriered to your door, signed and tracked anywhere in the world.
Wow. That's why you get your orders in, shopunlimitedlive.com. Very quickly, by the way, James has just commented saying, hi, Kevin, Dan. I've had my... Now, James, I'm going to say this correctly. Ekranoplan now for a number of years, and I've had it serviced by Kevin's company, and I'm still very happy with it. That is from James.
Thank you very much.
James, thank you so much for that message.
Tell Susan that tonight, because I know you'll have dealt with Susan.
And by the way, I know a lot of you normally watch on Facebook. For some reason, Facebook's not playing tonight, so we've directed you back to YouTube, so thank you so much. And do press subscribe, by the way, then you won't miss out. Mondays is the normal date. Monday's the normal day, and that's where you'll be. It feels like a Monday. Maybe because I'm seeing you. It feels like a Monday.
No, do you know,
this week's sort of flyby.
No, I know. I felt that the same. I couldn't make it. I had to tell these guys on Friday
That's okay.
night. Just an appointment I can't get out of. Made last minute, so that took most of the day yesterday, and medical. So it's all right. Personal, it's nothing.
Much rather that's seen to, and also that's why you guys understand that.
Yeah.
And so we're like, okay, no problem. We'll take it tomorrow night. We do. We'd rather be able to bring the shows when we're all convenient for us.
Good.
Good man. Thank you.
Right, Ceres.
So, here we go. Another favourite. Previously on Shop Unlimited Live. Let me get this out of the box. Here we go. Bring you back on. And again, the boxes are beautiful, aren't they? So even I could wrap these up, to be fair. Yeah. And I love the unique sleeves. Like a couple of them come with that, don't they?
Some of them do. So
like show sleeves.
Igor Zabrowski's got this new designer in, and he's great. He's doing all these different cases. You saw the Halley's Comet, you saw the Lunar Solar, you saw the Solar Watch, and things like that. So they're bringing out different types of families now, and there's quite a bit happening. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed before Christmas for you guys to get involved with. But this is the series. It's the last of the series. They've got 10, 15 pieces left. What we've loaded into the Shop Unlimited system. And again, what you're looking at there, I should have brought 2, because what you're looking at is a unique dial. That is unique to that watch. That actual dial is made of Hermes grey stone, and it's a grey stone. It's actually a grey marble with detrital texture and a mineralogical composite of, here we go, calcite, I'm reading this, guys, naturally, micrite, quartz, and the quartz will be the little sparkles, and some others. Its name comes from Hermes, which is the ancient god of roads and travellers, athletes and shepherds. Don't know how shepherds come into it. I suppose travelling.
They were traveller. They covered a lot of ground, didn't they?
Yep. And it's known for its magic and cunning and wit. But every
Just like yourself,
just like myself. Engraved on the back, Ceres is was a dwarf planet, is now was renamed as the largest asteroid in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. So it's part of the Celestial Objects collection. It is the last member of the family left, and as I say, named after the Roman goddess of agriculture. Movement inside there, citizen movement. Let's have a look. There we go. See it? 10th of a second indicator at 12 o'clock there. You've got your normal seconds in the sub-base there, sub-dial there at 6 o'clock, and then you've got your minute counter in the sub-dial at 9 o'clock. Unidirectional bezel there. Hermes, grey stone. You're going to get the thing. It's one of a family of 500 pieces. 500 pieces of this were made, 500 pieces of the Haleys. It's the last of the last, hence we've given this price of £399.
This is better than half price, Kev. As far as percentage savings goes, this is the greatest percentage saving on the show lineup, and that's ignoring the free P&P. It's just gone 8 o'clock this Tuesday evening. You have got free P&P on all timepieces. Now is the time it just gets even busier historically, even though we've already hit the busiest point on our YouTube page ever. That is not including talking about the free P&P which you have here, not also including with the saving wise of that dry bag from Mathey Tissot that's included, worth the best part of £59.99. So as well as £450 off, Kevin.
Yeah.
Again, there's always a story and a history and a purpose and a reason. Can I quickly show you something? Because I love this. On the strap, just at the top here, I love the coordinating, the thread, by the way.
Yeah.
The grey thread there, silver.
That's been named by Vostok-Europe as astronaut-style stitching.
Very
cool. So you know the old astronaut suits, you see them with that style of stitching down the side. You've got a matte steel finish.
Even like the name of the watches on the on the little loop.
Yep.
And
again, black case back. You've got polished stainless steel. You've got brushed stainless steel. That can't be easy to do. You've got your there we go, Ceres, the model number on the side there. 3.5 millimeters hardened K1 glass. You've got a citizen movement inside there, the 6S10 movement, and it's recording in the background. If I stop it now, right, see the little hand at the top at 12 o'clock darted round
to 2.3, yeah, 2.5,
almost 3. Then it was 0.3 or 0.4 of a second. So how many? We've got 4 minutes, 14 seconds, all the fours.
There we are.
And 0.4 of a second, right? 200 metres water resistant. And while we've got that shot, is there any chance I could ask Webster to just zoom in to the dial? See how close to that granite?
Come on, Chris, come on in if it can. Well, we can physically, that's as close as this camera can go right now.
Okay.
Unless we physically pick up the camera, which is what we do sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. So again, look at that watch. If I had two, and I should have brought two with me. If I had two, then you would see each dial is unique. And you don't often hear this. Yeah, sure. It's cut first on a special sort of lathe type cutting machine, disc cutting machine, to get the thinness of the dial, which is incredible. But then it's completely hand finished. The units are drilled out and then it's just hand finished. Indexes put on by hand. Everything else by hand. Sealed and tested to 200 metres water resistant and then sent to us, right? This is the last of the last.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they've got 12, 14 pieces left in the warehouse at Vostok-Europe. And again, all the information on the back. And it's great because while you've got the time, not now, but while you've got the time, look up at the story about Ceres.
Yeah.
There's a lot more than what we're telling you. And it's the same with Halley's Comet, guys. Look up the story because when you're at a dinner party, you're in a golf club, you're in a bar, that's the story you tell. And then you tell them the history of the quartz there in the dial. And I'll send you that history, actually. What I read off while you were looking at the dial originally, everybody buying one tonight will get that little sheet, the technical specification of the watch, and just a bit of a short story about what material the dial's made of.
It's spectacular, isn't it? And everybody tonight, the one website, again, I want to make sure everybody knows, there's one place you can get this pricing, the free P&P, the free birthday gift. It's on the screen, shopunlimitedlive.com. By the way, Phil says, hi guys, watching here, but I like the Facebook format. Yeah, Phil, I know. I love Facebook too. For some reason, it just wasn't working tonight, so that's why we've directed you over to here. But next Monday, Phil, we'll be back on. But thank you for coming over to YouTube. And a lot of people love YouTube because on the big screen, you can see everything there.
They can do it on TVs,
so I completely agree. That is all things Ceres as you can spy there. And by the way, just quickly go back to a comment previously. Nerd with Swag, when you were talking about USA, etc., was like, thank you. I'll add that information to the watch forums I'm a member of.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Nerd with Swag.
Is there a name? Is there a first name for nerd?
Nerd? Don't want to be disrespectful, but is that right, Nerd? I don't know. Nevertheless, Sarah says, Kevin, can you tell Katie?
Yeah.
I will definitely have the Jurgis Keris Almes.
Right.
Is that the right wording?
Yeah,
when it's back from Vostok-Europe.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Tell her to call me, please.
Yeah. Huh?
Does that make sense to you?
Don't call me, please.
Tell her to call me, please.
Yeah.
Tell your Katie.
Okay. We've got a bit of a problem at the moment. Right. Katie's leaving for a short holiday on Thursday.
Katie, how dare you?
Yeah, I know. We're absolutely snowed under. I had to go out of work. I wasn't in work yesterday. Came in today, prepping for the show tonight. But we've got a lot to go out tomorrow. If you give us a couple of days and phone me, or if there's any questions, what Katie's doing is I'm not happy with the watch that we found for you. I think there's something not quite right with the movement. It's a one-off watch, please. Everybody listening, you can't get it. We had one left. Katie found it. So we've got to match the strap up, and then I want a new movement put in and all the rest of it. So we'll send it back to Vostok-Europe for that. Won't have an effect on the price Katie's given you, but it is the last we've got. We knew we had one, but we didn't know where. It's a bit of a crazy warehouse, so yeah, that's fine. Just bear with us. I know it's anybody phoning. It's frustrating because we're stacked up until about 3:30 every day. But if you email, we will answer. And some of you guys, if just leave a message and bear with us, we will get back to you. Okay, we will get back to you. So I know. Probably not watching tonight, but some of you don't even have internet. But we do get back to you. We try and look after everybody. Yeah. And that's the way we are. We're a family business.
Now, and Sarah, thank you for that, by the way. Yeah. Thank you for that. This is why we're here to talk about bits and bobs like this. By the way, Nerd with Swag is called Derek.
All right.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you very much,
really
Derek.
appreciate you joining us. And lots of people subscribing on YouTube. That really helps us out, genuinely. So if you're watching, just hit subscribe, and then you won't miss a show. And also, it logs it all for you, so you can see those shows as well. So thank you so much. You'll get a notification so you don't forget. Do you remember at the very start of this show at 7 p.m? Maybe you joined us, maybe you didn't. It's Kevin's birthday show. Happy birthday, Kevin.
Thank you very much.
So you've got free P&P, you've got extra money off, you've got the dry bag from Mathey Tissot worth £60, all included with every single order. Every now and then you bring back a favourite, and every now and again there's another bracelet that can be added into the order.
Yeah. So
this is one of those, and this is the one that producer Adam has brought forward in the running order. And you can do the same at home, by the way. Get on shopunlimitedlive.com, see what you like, just tell us, we'll show it next. Adam has pulled this forward.
He does.
This is going in his basket.
This guy's off-piste, isn't he?
He is off-piste, exactly.
He's totally off-piste.
He is off. He's been at prey and then gone off-piste.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
This is so striking, so unique, Kevin.
So a lot of you are looking at that, if you're new to this watch, and thinking, why is the second hand jumping twice? So I actually had to handpick all the samples for the show tonight, went up into the warehouse, and then I forgot, oh my God, 6 of the models tonight are solar powered. So look at the battery meter on the side of the watch down there. It's close to 0, and the watch tells you that this needs to go into sunlight by going 2 steps at a time. So
like
miss a second,
almost like a heartbeat.
Like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Well, not a good heartbeat.
No, but good point.
Yeah, but so that's what that's doing. That's completely my fault. before the watches go out, we charge them up to at least half full, right? And that brings me on to another point for this watch. If you look at the forums, they say that fully charged, when that battery meter is on H, fully charged, the forums say 6 months. Kevin has to tell you, as per the Seiko instructions, I'm only allowed to say 4.5 to 5 months, but that's what the forums say. So yes, fully charged, it's at H, put it in your wardrobe, put it in your drawer alongside your bed.
And away you go.
4.5 months later,
Right.
it will be telling the correct time. So that's the beauty of this watch. Never needs servicing, never needs a battery. It's completely solar powered. And please bear with me if you've heard this before, but look at the grey on the dial there. So in the old days, that whole dial had to be grey because that was the solar reception area. That's where the solar light was changed into energy for the capacitor. Nowadays, with all the going forward, solar energy and everything else, what would you say? I'd say 2/3, or maybe even 2/3 of the dial are solar receptive.
Yep.
The inner dial of the sub dial at 3 o'clock, and that grey
Is that also
half crescent.
Yeah.
That's also solar receptive. And again, that's a GMT indicator, and it tells you the amount of sunlight left at the end of the day. I obviously have set it up very quickly. I haven't changed the date, and I haven't set it to the correct time area of the day. I've set it to AM and not PM, so that I will get that sorted before the show's over. But it is solar powered, right? That is so far below price. It's part of the new collection from Vostok-Europe. Look at the PVD. I've never seen this PVD before. Again, the watch is 200 meters water resistant, 47 millimeter diameter case, screw down crown, 200 meters water resistant. But look at the side, look at the finish on the case.
Now,
that is a rainbow effect.
well, yeah, I just wanted to come on to that. Absolutely perfect, Kevin, because this is what is dubbed Rainbow, the Rainbow watch in this studio, and you can tell why. You are getting the silicone strap. You are also getting the leather strap in the case, and Adam is all ready to go on this one, our producer. And I'm not just saying that because you hear him say it on Ideal and Shopping Telly, blah, blah, blah. Adam, right now tonight, there's another bracelet, right?
Right, there's another
if you want to, tonight, this show only, there's another bracelet that we want you to add in.
Well, it's the bracelet.
The bracelet.
It's this bracelet. Look at that bracelet, guys. Look. Rainbow colours. Look at the finish. I've never seen that before on PVD. It's beautiful. It's like those old two-tone colours you see on skinhead suits and stuff like that in the old. You won't remember that, but you used to have suits change colour. This watch changes colour on your wrist. Right, here's the deal.
Go.
Here's the deal. Right, sorted it out with Adam.
He was just saying, add this to the comments in your order, right?
Yeah, add it to the comments in your order. Right, doesn't matter if you know us, want to buy it from us, it's the same price from us. But ideally, if you give the order to Adam makes sure that I do it, because I unfortunately forgot to put the Milanese bracelet in with a load of watches.
You're only human, Kevin.
Yeah, but that's been sorted out. You did get an email to say it's Friday. Those bracelets left the office today, Royal Mail, signed and tracked. Right, this bracelet retails at £149. Tonight, or till tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, if I remember rightly.
Yep.
You can order that bracelet. It will come separately, or it may even come with it, for £60. But you have to contact shopunlimitedlive.com. Just drop an email in. There's a contact box on the website, I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah, but Adam just saying, in your order, it says any comments. That's where you say, yes, please, I'd also like the matching bracelet for £60.
Guys,
Adam will then sort it out for you.
Don't forget, it costs us £4.95 if we were to send it separately. Royal Mail signed and tracked. £60 for that bracelet. That is as close you can get to cost on that bracelet. Right, and it's a £140 bracelet.
Very quickly, Andy Blake, Kevin, have you got any bracelets in stock for that North Pole? I presume it's this North Pole he's talking about.
I presume so. Yes.
If
yes,
it is,
we have.
Andy, then yes. If you've already got this watch,
Yeah. No. Good point. Good point, Andy. Yeah.
then that could be a thing you could be purchasing right now. Andy also says the North Pole with a white silicon strap is fabulous.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Dave Lloyden, wow, a fabulous price as well. Lots of people reacting to this. Yeah. And you got £160 off as well. So that's a separate thing for you. But no, that's in your comments with us. Andy Blake, by the way, if you want to go for that, maybe you've already got the rainbow, as we're calling it, the polar night. Email Adam, because I know you've got his email address. Adam will sort it out for you. But Kevin, thank you for that side of things.
And just the other thing is, if you're not sure what I meant about the what's it called, daylight indicator, right? Here's a little leaflet. So if you're buying this as a present for somebody, be better if I
suppose leave it here with me.
There we go.
Yeah, no worries.
Buying that as a watch as a present for somebody, it'll tell them that it just gives you the amount of daylight left in winter, spring, summer and autumn. So it's quite clever, actually. Really clever of the guys at Vostok-Europe. I've never seen that on a watch before. So it's to do with the Expedition North Pole, because if you're in the North Pole, you get this thing where you get daylight constantly. So great. Comes in with the watch. There's the sub-dial on the side there, which is the GMT indicator as well. So 2 functions, battery indicator on the other side. This is a watch that never needs servicing, calibrating, and if you've just joined us, it's going 2 jumps every 2 seconds, 1 jump every 2 seconds. Why? Because I haven't charged it up enough.
Which we'll do naturally as with daylight anyway.
We'll do it for you up to, say, halfway. That gives you 2.5, 3 months, and then you do it yourself. It's good fun to see it going up, actually.
Does that live in here?
It will live in there eventually.
You have it. Just chucking your stuff around the studio. Everybody, we've got 45 minutes left. Thank you so much for joining us. Any questions, by the way, do keep them coming in. We've got is this Ceres?
Sunrise.
Oh, Sunrise. Sunrise. Here we go. Sunrise. Now, is this part of the whole same sort of charging system, is it? Rightio. We're going to go back to Ceres, by the way. We're also going to go back to the nuclear one in front of us here, which we haven't seen yet as well. Let me just quickly pop it here, because this has a different strap for it as well, actually.
Yeah, so it comes with the silicon strap. Is the silicon strap in there?
I'll get it. I'll find it. Here we go. Should we swap over? Go on, Kevin. There you go. I'm very lucky I get to hold all the timepieces.
So this is the VR 42
yes.
movement. VR 42 movement. It's a chronograph. So whereas the other one was daylight indicator and all the other functions, this is a chronograph. The big hand going round is your, sorry, no it isn't. That's your normal seconds. You've got the hours and minutes.
Thank you, Kevin.
And then the sub-dial. I'll start the chronograph.
Start the graph, please.
There we go. So see the sub-dial at 6 o'clock? That is your seconds chronograph. The minute counter is the sub-dial there at 9 o'clock. 200 metres water resistant, 47.3 millimetre diameter case, 200 metres water resistant with a screw down crown. So I'll stop. Oh no, top button. Oh yeah, top button. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the big hand. I'm so used to looking at the big hand.
That's all right.
There we go. I zero it. Right, it goes back to 0. But now look at the same hand that's just moved. This is the battery reserve indicator.
So that bottom one looking up at 60.
There we go. Low, because Kevin hasn't charged them properly and professionally like he should have. He should have.
But it tells you. That's the most important thing.
It tells you exactly. That is the important thing. Then, guys, for the same deal as the last watch, £60. You get this blue PVD.
Ah, so it's not that rainbow. It's a different.
Yeah. Metallic blue. These watches look incredible with these bracelets, guys.
And just to say, actually, I'm going to move my hand along here. Keep that there. Thank you, Kevin. Because also in the box, you do get this one as well, by the way.
So you couldn't want another strap.
How different are all three of those?
Look at the buckle
leather
on that
silicon bracelets. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Coordinating with. So it's coordinated. So all very different looking. One will look really sporty, for example, won't it? One could be every single day.
Dressy.
Yeah, dressy if you want to. The bracelet, I think, is the most divine one. But listen, whichever one's your favourite, or swap them out. Make it look completely different.
Yeah, no.
£100, Kevin. Just looking at the pink box. £100 today.
I know, incredible.
That's it. 100.
And if it's just buying the watch and the package on its own, it's the leather strap with a silicone, and they're finger-operated straps. So all you have to do is use your finger to change the strap. You can technically change the strap within 1 minute from the leather to the silicone. Not with the metal, leather to the
Yep,
silicone.
that is just up there. Again, looking at the price, saving £170 off. I'm saying 100 because Klarna divide it interest-free if you wish. It's just there to make it easier for you. You haven't got to if you don't want to, but this is the part of that North Pole range, the Polar Sunrise. There are other ones in the group.
Yeah.
We've got to get going, haven't we? We've got 40 minutes left. Nevertheless, £100, free P&P. And even with this one, Kevin, we are getting the birthday gift as well.
Yeah, good point. Free P. I keep forgetting. There's so many uses of the word free tonight.
It's when you want to be shopping, right?
Yeah.
101, I think you shop here because of the range and yourself, Kevin, and the history that you come and the care and attention you take. Every now and again, you might get another 50 quid off, which is what I've done tonight.
Yeah.
Free P&P is not normal. It's normally $4.99.
Yep.
And the bag certainly isn't normal. That's for free from Kevin because he was like, my birthday, I can do what I want. It's exactly what he's done. If you want to go for the red one, if you like,
I could do
that is Sunrise. Yeah, you need an Adam. He just does it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
$299.99 or £100 if you wish to. Right, let's pop that to the side because another one that might go tonight. Ceres.
Right.
2 left.
2 left.
Let's quickly recap whilst we can. If you've just joined us, haven't seen it yet, new lower price for you.
Have they checked out? I've got a reason for asking this question.
Not yet. There's baskets.
Right, guys.
There's baskets with it in.
Right, guys.
Here we go.
If you've got it in your basket, you need to check it out because what I forgot, because I get so excited about the watches.
Oh, right. The bracelet deal is on here as well.
Every series, like the Halley's Comet last week, is going to come with a free matte stainless steel Milanese bracelet. This is completely free of charge with the watch, right? Completely free of charge. Retail price on this is about 60, 65, 70 pounds, right? You're going to get it free tonight with that watch. Anybody buying tonight, 9 o'clock in the morning, deal goes. Tonight, you're going to get the free matte stainless steel Milanese bracelet. Right, guys? So the 2 or the 3 that have them in the basket, guys, you really want to think about checking out because I just think I've altered the game of play here.
Well, here's the thing. Also, bearing in mind we are the busiest we've ever been tonight on YouTube. On Facebook, in the morning at 8 a.m, I share the link to this show on YouTube.
Oh, right.
I share it on Facebook. So if people are on Facebook tonight thinking, I can't see it for whatever reason, they'll get the link in the morning, 8 a.m.
Yeah.
If things sell out before then, the offer's off.
Yeah, the offer's
doesn't
off.
exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
So tonight, I don't know about you when you shop, we've all woken up being like, the price has gone up, or I thought the offer was ticking down. And before you go to sleep, and you can do it after the show. We're finishing it in 37 minutes. Do it after the show and have a proper look around. And people do, I know. In the middle of the night, people buy. Whenever you're awake.
They do.
But please buy before 9 a.m. because we want you to have the best possible experience. We want you to get that bracelet. Thank you, Kevin.
If you don't want FOMO, if you don't want MIMO.
Don't want MIMO or FOMO. No fear of. No missing out.
Fear of missing out. Yeah. Do you know what, guys? Do it now. While it's fresh in your mind and you're ready for it. The price is right. The package is fantastic. A free Milanese bracelet. Free P&P, a free waterproof dry bag, 5-litre dry bag. Guys, that is some package.
Tonight is the show, and again, they're all in one place. Thinking, wow, how many watches are on there? Yeah, there's a couple. You can find them all on shopunlimitedlive.com. That's where you can go. Now, Adam, we're meant to be going to Polar Ice. Can I quickly go back here?
Yep.
Because this has been in my eye line.
Okay.
And we showed you at the very start of the show.
You're going
and we
off piece now, are you?
Oh, how about that? How's it feel?
Yeah, it feels
We're going nuclear, friends. We're going nuclear. It's never been on the channel before. And again, if you love... There's a reason why you tune into Vostok-Europe, right? Because of the different looks. Like we've got another photo coming up in just a second. It's the colouring here. There's a brilliant story behind it anyway. But this feels real... This is almost that James Bond watch for me.
Yeah, it has got a nice
It's that
feel.
distressed, it's the depth of where it's all laid back a bit. You've also got the tubes in there too. I know there's much more complicated reasons than that, but just the look of it. There's a brilliant story you can see from the nuclear submarine, but just the look, how all the detailing in there, the tubes that are on their end. I just love that distressed, burnt finish on the black. I think it's
which followed
incredible.
The finish on the nuclear reactor, which was the first bit of kit, and we'll show you in a few minutes, the first bit of kit to go in to onto the keel of the USS Nautilus SS-571N, the world's first nuclear submarine. And between that submarine and Sputnik, we had the Cold War. You know, all right, the Cold War was a worrying time, but that sparked a revolution for people, for calculators coming along, mobile phones. It all started there. The race for space dominated it all, and the Cold War sparked that. Thank goodness it all finished in 1975, and it was sort of declared off, I think, thanks to, trying to think of the Russian president with the markings on his head.
Oh yeah, Gorbachev.
Gorbachev, well done. Yeah, so 300 metres water resistant, GTLS tubes in there, distressed PVD finish on the case. The case resembles the nuclear power plant that was first piece to go on. Guys, it's like a couple of the watches you've seen tonight. There is so much to tell you about this submarine. You know, have a look on Wikipedia, have a look on other fact channels as well. And the first place it ever sailed.
Information coming your way, isn't there?
Yeah, there we go. That's some of the information. God, that's the first time I've done this on TV.
Let's
have a look at the nuclear reactor.
There it is.
There it is. That's where the designer has got the case shape from. That is the first thing they had to lay on because it's so flipping big, so heavy.
Bet.
Incredible.
So
you're going to get that fact sheet with every watch. And do you know what? For all you people here in the UK, and for all you people in America watching as well, its very first sailing job, up and down, was the River Thames in America.
What?
There's a
in
River
America, is there?
There's a River Thames. You couldn't make that up, could you?
Love it. Oh, hit the lights, Chris. By the way, Andy Blake has bought the bracelet.
Oh, well done.
Good man, Andy. He knows a bargain, doesn't he?
He does know a bargain. Yeah, he does know a bargain.
Andy's asking. He's asked twice, and I forgot to read the first one out, Kevin.
Yeah.
This is Andy Blake, pulling rank.
Yeah.
And I love that, Andy. And as you said, don't ask, don't get. I've just bought the bracelet. Does that mean I get the dry bag now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
You heard it, Andy.
If you're going swimming or something like that, Andy, you might need it, mate. Yeah. We'll stick that in.
There you go. That's going in.
Comes fit like that to you all. Yeah, that's the dry bag.
The end of the shopping.
And anybody in the States that places their order subject to speaking to Shop Unlimited, right? You're going to get the dry bag as well.
That's for Kevin.
Yeah.
It's a birthday present back to you. That's what you get for
it's a sale
sending the cards.
that's generated from tonight.
Imagine what I do next year when everyone's sending cards. Philip, the vertical GTLS tubes, I think, are currently the best available. That is from Philip.
Go on, what was that again?
Philip, I just said that the vertical GTLS tubes, I think, are currently the best available.
And do you know what they did on this one, which was clever? They put them in a sort of mirrored tube, so they do look brighter
that's cool.
than the original ones were just the tube, but these tubes have a broader look, but it's the same size tube. And honestly, Microtech, MB Microtech in Switzerland are absolutely gobsmacked at what Vostok-Europe do with these tubes. Vertically mount them in bezels and everything else. They've even got one of Vostok-Europe's dials in their showroom.
Very cool.
Yeah,
all comes in the box as well. The leather strap, as you just spied, all the information, the tool for changing the straps too. This is what you're getting home for 103.33. I call it like that because it is interest-free and anyone can use Klarna if you wish. It's up to you. Free P and P as well. That is that nuclear submarine. That's going to live at the front because that's my secret new fave. But let's put it there. But now, Lunacod. We saw a quartz one earlier on.
Saw an automatic one.
We're now looking at an automatic one here.
We're looking at a quartz one now.
Oh, this is a quartz one.
We're back to the auto.
Back to the auto?
Or quartz.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Okay, he's like, yeah, I just told you. Oh, sorry.
Okay, all right. Is this the one he knocked 50 quid off, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Adam.
Yeah, it is.
Adam.
Again, before 9 p.m., 9 a.m. sorry, in the morning, you're not going to say 300. You get another £50 off down to 549. Another £50 off. There's now 2 remaining.
Guys, I've said it before.
Two remaining of this.
If you don't check out, you potentially may miss out, right? You don't want that to happen. And anybody that's watching us for the first time, you get the watch as is, and we'll describe that in a second. Mm-hmm. You get the leather strap, you get the tool for changing. But if you're buying this as a gift for somebody, you're going to get these 2 little fact cards. One's about the tritium tubes, and that one's about the automatic helium release valve. And if you're gifting it to somebody, that explains how they work to them. But you can find out more on the Vostok
Hang on a minute.
website.
I've got my serial number
Yep.
etched on the side here.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, I don't know if you can see that,
And
Chris.
that number should be, there we go, 30364 out of 3,000. And there weren't 3,000 of this watch made, if you're new to these shows. That's 3,000 of a family of 9 watches. Yes, that means, and actually while I'm saying that, yes, that means one of potentially 300. But look around the bolts. Look around the automatic helium release valve. Rose gold. They could have kept that blue less expensive. That's not what Vostok-Europe do.
That's spectacular, isn't it? Then look when it turns around and every time you check it.
Oh.
That is unbelievable.
Do you know, if that had the name Richard DeMille on it,
Hey?
and it was £14,000.
Yeah, not surprised.
That just...
Wow.
Wow. You wouldn't think twice about it. All right, it'd have a different Swiss movement. It'd probably have the other top 2 type of plating you can put on. But yeah, that is such good value tonight. Thanks to Vostok-Europe. Thanks to us, Watchbase. But thanks to Shop Unlimited for actually taking £50 off that as well. That really is, guys, a watch of beauty. You've had some emails in earlier on, or some answers, or some...
Yeah, and by the way, it's a good point. It's worth saying, by the way, we take the hit on that price. Shop Unlimited take the hit on that price, saying thank you for shopping. We are losing a £50, if you want to put it that way, on that watch. That means the lights might turn off before 9 o'clock, Kevin.
Oh, thank God for that. We've already had a couple of people email in saying that they've bought this watch in the past, obviously at a higher price and without the deal that's going on now. But still, that's the way.
David Lloyden just said check out or miss out.
Yeah,
David,
well done, David.
Dave, you've got it.
Yep,
you've
Dave.
absolutely got it on these pricings when they go back up. I will share a link on this to Facebook. I will share it on Facebook in the morning at 8 a.m. and then lots of people also watch that as well. And by the way, shopping tonight, get your order in, press checkout, most importantly, press checkout. It's not yours, it's not secured in your... I do the same, I fill up my basket, but press checkout. Watch the show again, and when you're waiting in anticipation for it to arrive later that same week, and you can recall what was it that Kevin said about this bit, and almost get prepped.
Well, you can, because I know this rapport that we've all built up together. It's not me. It's not one way. It's 2 way, because you ask us questions that I answer, and they're questions I wouldn't have thought of.
Yeah.
And I always say, if you're sitting there at home and you've got a question and you think, oh, that's a bit of a daft question. No question is daft, because I tell you now, if you're thinking it, other people are thinking it. So please, any questions? Movement inside there, NH35 movement, 24 joules, 42-hour power reserve. So if you're new to the shows, power reserve means once it's fully charged, you've got 42 hours of perfect timekeeping, and it's got an automatic clutch. If you're gifting it to somebody else and you're frightened they can overwind it, it hasn't. It's got an automatic clutch, so you can't overwind it. And my advice is actually, once you get it out your drawer and it has stopped maybe, then set it to time and date. Just give it 3-4 winds, put it on your wrist, and as you walk around, you will be charging it and charging it. Go about your normal business. If you're walking down to the shops or anything like that, go about your normal business and you're charging the watch. It's both mechanical and automatic.
Dave Lloyd is added saying, it's almost like a stream of consciousness here. I'm sure I paid £800. Dave, was it £849.99? Worth every penny, by the way. Worth every penny.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. Some of you guys out there, but then we don't know how the deals are going to go. We don't know.
No.
You know, when we originally launched something, it's the excitement of having it there and then, and we can't be seen to be...
And it's not always your birthday week.
But it's not always my birthday.
That's the savings, it's a free P&P as well. David, thank you
true.
for shopping. By the way, Raymond Harper has just commented saying, you do not need a torch. The GTLS tubes show me the way to my watch.
That's true. That's very true.
Show me the way.
Yeah.
By the way, this is one of those larger cases. This is the Energia. If it's just half an hour left. Adam, how many units are we looking on this? He's looking and checking. Still standing by. He's got a lot to do. Fair play.
He has.
This is that one that's worth over £1,000.
£1,100.
£1,100.
Yep.
Here we go.
And these aren't prices that we make up. These are prices set by Vostok-Europe.
2 left, one of which is in someone's basket.
All right.
One of which, so if that person completes their order on this and parts with £200 this month, and next month, and next month, you haven't got to wait for that next month. Kevin still sends it out the exact same amount of time compared to ordering it straight away. You haven't got to wait for it to go back to £1,100 tonight, by the way. If that one person checks out, there is 1 unit left.
And remember, please remember, because we get the hits. Katie gets them, Susan gets them, I get them, right? If it's out of stock at Vostok-Europe, then we're the only people. If we say we've got 5 left and it's loaded into the system, we've got 5 left and they're loaded into the system. Technically, we haven't got another one to offer tomorrow if something sells out tonight. Technically, that's what happens, right? So if you want this, the price is special, the deal is special, and the watch is just so special. Exhibition case back, 300 metres water resistant, 49mm diameter case, 17mm deep, screw down crown, and the most gorgeous combination of rose gold and metallic blue. And you know, this watch is hand finished, hand built, right? There's no robots, there's no machines at Vostok-Europe in Vilnius, Lithuania. Everything's hand finished. And they don't go into a factory in Switzerland or France or Italy or the Far East and pick up parts off the shelf. Everything's designed by their designers. That's what makes them one of the most collectible boutique watches in the world. And while we've got that picture, let's hit it with the UV.
Here, the lights, Christopher. 400, the opportunity to save £400.
There we go. 17 tubes, 2 on the hour hand.
I love that little second hand. Look at it go.
Second hand going around there. And you've even got a tube at 12 o'clock. GTLS tube there, vertically mounted in the bezel. Look at that. You can just see the colour differences as well in 3, 6, 9 and 12. That means you can read it from your bed. There's a couple of the viewers have already told us.
Well, yeah, it was Raymond. You do not need a torch. The GTLS tubes show you the way to your watch.
That's from a distance. So that's who mentioned about it guides him back to his bed. That's what you see.
Yeah. By the way, I've got to say bye to Derek. Nerd with Swag. Guys, have a great stream. Heading to work. Derek's in Philadelphia. Derek, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Next Monday.
Good to speak to you. Yeah.
Next Monday this time, we'll be back. Andy Blake says, maybe Kevin can have a birthday every month. Andy Blake.
Yeah. You know, when you get older, Andy, you feel like you're having one every month.
Yeah. Brilliant comments going in, by the way. Thank you for everyone subscribing on YouTube as well. That really helps us out, and liking the Facebook page as well.
See you, Derek, by the way.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, right, we have got 22 minutes left. We've got to go, because there's 3 or 4 watches we still haven't seen yet.
There we go. Look at that leather strap.
Yeah, the extra large box is also included. Doesn't change your
That's
P&P.
a £100 water resistant polycarbonate box. You get the tool there, you get the strap, you get the info cards, and you get the water testing. So this is water tested to just over. You like a little sneak previews.
I do like to see. Well, sometimes you don't let me look.
Well. I don't.
Just saying, when you were looking at Kevin, I was like,
that's true, yeah.
I see you. We're going back to the polar versions, by the way. Thank you so much. That is, if you're going on holiday, or just keepsake.
Yeah, but
just keep
if you're one of those
safe.
Guys that has medicines and they've got to be kept dry and anything like that.
Other jewellery, there could be earrings, rings going in there, right?
But do you know what? If you buy a beach and all the rest of it, if you're a guy that's into photography and you want something safe to keep your lenses in, because some of the guys here have actually bought them for that reason. Right? You can cut the foam, mould the foam, and you can keep all your lenses and everything else. You can buy these separately. I'll set something up with Adam and...
I'm Dan.
Dan, sorry. Adam and Dan, or Dan and Adam.
To be fair to you, we bring in a new team every single night. You're like, who? Wasn't that Nipper last time? Was someone called Nipper here last time? Was it Emily?
James.
Right, we're going to go quite quickly now, guys. We're running out of time. Do you remember all the solar power we were talking about before? This is the polar ice version of which Adam is allocating on the rainbow one, but this was his second favourite, the ice side of things.
Solar powered, guys. This one's jumping at the second hand. I've got to explain this because you might think there's something wrong. The second hand is jumping once every 2 seconds. That's because I haven't charged it enough. That's because I was panicking at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I had to put it under a lamp, which isn't isn't ideal. It's better just to wear it outside. You can see the power reserve there at 9 o'clock saying it's on empty, Kev. It's even gone lower than below. And then you've got that 24-hour time, 24-hour GMT indicator. But as an extra dial, you've got the light and the time of the year saying how much daylight is left. And I can't explain it that well, but you will get a card explaining it. So if you're buying this as a gift for somebody, don't worry. Vostok-Europe think of everything.
No.
So 200 metres water resistant, 47mm diameter case. It never needs a battery. It never needs calibrating. This is one of those watches that you can own forever and hand down. To be honest, you might want another strap in the future. Comes fitted on the silicone, but you will get the leather strap with it.
Comes with this leather strap
and
as well.
they're finger operated, so cracking.
There it is. Can I quickly say, does the blue bracelet over there match with this one too?
It does actually.
Same gig. Okay, so you know with the bracelet that you were seeing before on the sunrise, etc., this one, thank you so much, and on the polar night.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones that you saw Andy doing earlier on when he checked out his basket. You could, if you in your comment, pop in, I'd like to go for the bracelet too.
The bracelet deal.
The bracelet deal. The bracelet deal. That will be £60. It's worth.
It's worth £140.
£140 worth of bracelet.
Plus postage. So personally, I'd sooner send them all together like this because it's easier and safer. You're going to get your waterproof bag, free P&P as well. But this is the way solar reception has picked up in the past 5, 6, 7 years. 8, 9 years ago, we were selling solar-powered watches, or 10 years ago, or less actually, 8 years ago, where the whole dial had to be solar receptive. So you could just print on the top. Look at that. Two-thirds of the dial, or just over a third of the dial, is solar receptive. It's that grey part that you're watching around there. Superluminova on the indexes, and that's the GMT, the amount of light left indicator. Very, very clever, but you'll get the card that shows you how that works.
Now, you saw the rainbow side of things, which is the night. This is the polar ice. You saw also sunrise as well. There's another one coming up in a second, the spruce. Lots of different colours your way. Yep. Geopops, who purchased the Halley's Comet last week.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Is asking, would this fit on Halley's Comet, do you think?
No.
No?
No, that's 24mm.
OK.
Let me have a look.
We'd rather ask the question,
Yeah,
George.
24mm. But no.
No.
Shame. But
Good thinking.
No. Yeah, good thinking.
Good thinking. Purchased Halley's Comet last week.
I love those questions.
Yeah.
Because what Vostok-Europe, they're going to take it to another level as well. So there's going to be packaging with all the straps. So it's not going to be like we send them out, just strap on its own in a poly bag.
Strapless.
In a jiffy bag, right? They're all going to be boxed and packaged going forward. So this might take a few months to happen, but Vostok-Europe have asked me today, would I be keen to take part of that? And yes, the answer is I would.
That was the polar ice you were just seeing there. I mentioned there are other colours. You saw the blue, you saw the rainbow, you saw the red. Come on, I've got the wrong way around. Let's take it all out. Sorry, my fault.
Sometimes you have to do that.
You do. Oh, there's another strap in there as well. Check in the box, by the way, when you get it home, because the other strap there. This is that green
are in the back.
spruce, which is really striking, isn't it?
That was actually one of our best sellers.
Ah.
Believe it or not. But I think grey has made a big comeback, but green.
I love the stainless steel with it as well.
Yeah, and this is a
stopwatch. Great, doesn't it?
So again, I'm hoping I put enough juice in. See the sub-dial at 6 o'clock? See it at 6 o'clock. That's your seconds chronograph. The minute counter is in the sub-dial at 9 o'clock. Your GMT indicator is in the sub-dial at 3 o'clock. And then, right, the big hand is your normal seconds.
Yeah.
So if I stop it and 0 it, right, it's gone back. See that? Just look at the sub-dial.
Yep.
Let's see how much juice we've got left in the
Down at
reserve.
6 o'clock, you were saying.
There we go.
Bing.
Empty, because Kev didn't think to charge them. What was I thinking? Anyway,
talking about charging,
they'll come to you, charge.
You were
guys.
saying generally day to day it's solar powered, so it charges itself.
So it doesn't need to go under a lamp or anything like that.
It's just FYI if you've left it. Maybe it's a dress watch for you. and you're leaving it somewhere.
Yeah.
I want you to wear them every day. I think,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you wear them every day? But,
exactly.
But it's your watch. You can do whatever you wish to do. Maybe you've got more than one Vostok, so will they go away in drawers or somewhere safe? I get that.
No, yeah. No, you don't want to leave watches out for everybody to see.
Yes, exactly.
Just in case, I don't know. But if,
Keep
if
them safe and sound.
Yeah, safe
Oh,
and sound.
So around here too. There's so much detailing, Kevin.
They actually don't do a lot, but they look quite nice. How often do you hear a TV presenter say that?
So honest, Kevin.
I know. I'm too honest.
If that's lying on the side.
Yep.
Here we go.
Super Luminova on the dial. I've never done this before.
By the way, we haven't got long on here. We've got one more to show you. We've got 15 minutes left, friends. If you're watching here on YouTube, do subscribe to us, please. Andy says, Adam, what a fabulous job he's doing behind the scenes. Andy, I almost wasn't going to say it out loud. Oh, hang on a minute.
Look at that.
Look at the different colours.
Yeah.
On the hands.
That's the Super Luminova, Grade 1 Super Luminova. You know, that's the mentality of Vostok-Europe.
Oh, even in the date window.
Yeah, yeah.
How cool's that? All right. Always more than meets the eye. Polar spruce, £150 off. Still
great colourway,
free
actually.
P&P. Thank you
That's
so
the
much.
one that's going with my ski suit.
Is it? Is your ski suit green?
Yeah.
I've just paid up for my ski trip next year.
Have you?
Yeah.
Back to Ishal.
Are you coming?
I might do. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, as long as the wife isn't watching. But
I've
got to get in as much as possible. So I've missed 2 years skiing.
Well, Kevin,
No, I've been to the resort. I just wasn't allowed to ski.
Yeah. There's space on my trip. Always.
Not looking into that.
Boys only, so Katie.
I've been to Ishal before.
Katie's like, I don't want to come with you smelly boys. Don't blame you. Nevertheless. Philip, I leave mine on the windowsill once in a while to charge.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Yep.
So you don't have to find anywhere special. Wear it on your wrist. Lying in the garden, wear it on your wrist.
Here we go. Oh, right. I told you I'm a yellow fan, you know that. When you get this box home, delivered to your door from Kevin, we love to show the packaging anyway.
Yeah.
But it's such an experience because this is what you will see. And when you open it up, underneath in there, you can just see the leather strap, which is sort of tan colour, isn't it?
Yep.
There's always a little bit more in there.
Earlier.
Here's one you made earlier. Beautiful. It's called the Polar Day. You can type in our website, by the way, Polar Day, and this will come up. But if you go into shopunlimitedlive.com, that's where you can see the full lineup. Kevin has got his own brand page. You can have a shop on the website as well. We'd love that. But nevertheless, it's all on the home page. This is. You haven't even got to click into anywhere. Scroll along. It says see all watches on the show. You'll see the Mathey Tissots. You'll see the nuclear submarine ones.
You'll see Traser watches.
You'll see Traser watches. Yep. This one though is on the home page right now.
Now this is the least expensive of the solar watches tonight. That is a truly amazing solar powered. Never needs to go back. Never needs to be repaired unless you break something. But
second-hand's happier as well.
Second-hand's a lot happier. Yeah. In fact, we're on low, so that's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
The sunlight indicator sub-dial with the GMT indicator sub-dial at 3 o'clock. So much watch. In the old days, you couldn't have functions, couldn't have stopwatches or anything like that. They just told you the time very accurately, but they told you the time. Now we can afford to have functions and only use half the dial. 200 meters water resistant, screw down crown, 2 straps. Straps are finger operated, and you've got beautiful combination.
That's such a good looking strap,
isn't it? Yeah.
And again, that could have had a tan thread going through, but it hasn't. It's got the white. Oh, hello, I like the back of it actually.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, that's proper holiday vibes, that.
Yeah, and that's, again, that's Vostok-Europe, think it out.
Yep.
It's not just all black straps with no stitching. You saw the astronaut stitching
even
earlier.
like embossed detail almost like on the inside of there.
And I know a couple of the strap people that they deal with. They are the top strap people. And then they've got the Italians in Bologna who do the Energia extra straps. Beautiful straps.
Genuine leather, beautiful. Yep. So that price, the most affordable North Pole on the show, £269.99. That's £90. That's £90 on 3 Klarnas. We've got to crack on, I know, because we've now got 11 minutes left on the show. Kevin, quickly remind us, please, if we can, there's a free gift.
Yes.
As if you need another reason, there's a free gift, a birthday gift from you, Kevin. Thank you for that.
Thanks to Mathey Tissot. It's what they call a dry bag, a day dry bag. 5 litres of space within there. If you're using it to protect from the sand, fine, just do it like this. If you're using it because you're in a dinghy or near water or bringing it out.
Canoeing,
on the
fishing, yeah.
Wrap the top round once and then secure the top like that tight. Yeah.
That's it, Ross.
And that will keep it water resistant.
Festivals. Maybe you're going to a festival. Maybe you're going to like a country house where there's a singer on. I think Bublé's up at Sandringham soon.
Oh.
That sort of thing.
Bublé's.
Bublé is. He is. Every
Any
night
tickets left?
before he goes to bed, he has a Bublé bath.
A Bublé.
No? Yeah.
You have
But anything like that, I keep camping gear in there. That wind-up torch that you have that you never use, but you always take it.
It's a boy's toy.
The bug
It's a boy's
spray.
toy,
Yeah, I think it's so useful. But yeah, for
and
fishing,
actually, you keep on calling it DEET, but that's 100% correct. I got bitten about 8-9 years ago, and the skin guy said, whenever you go for insect repellent, go for one with the highest DEET in it's that distinctive smell, but that is the most repellent.
But the one that has like 100% DEET, that leaves, I don't know if you've ever done this, it's quite a boring story if you haven't. If you leave it in the garage, like if there's any DEET on the outside of the bottle, it sort of burns, that's not the right word, but leaves a stain on the shelving. So I keep my DEET in a bag like that because it's kept away from anything else, any reason. So strong stuff, as you say, medication, bits you need. Maybe it's going to have the football boots in it or something like that, or the fishing tackle and the bites and all sorts for you. Thank you for that. It's a proper useful
No, it is.
birthday
and it was
gift.
priced up in Switzerland at 59, well, basically £59, 59.60 Swiss francs, right? So that's equivalent of £59 these days. And that was used as a retail gift in Switzerland. And outside of Switzerland, we're the only people to have access to this. A couple of years ago, Mathey said, look, give this as a gift with this watch, but...
You've gone, I'm stringing it out for birthday, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll have a couple more of those for birthday, thank you.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, one of the most popular North Poles on the show is this. Adam, have you made up your mind between night and ice? He's going for ice.
All right.
Fair enough. So there's one more of these available for you. And this is one of those ones where you can get this strap for £60. Add it in your comment. You want the strap deal, and Kevin will pop in.
If you want it.
If you want it.
You're going to get the leather strap anyway.
Good point.
You're going to get the silicone strap. But if you want that, I promise you, that is the best deal anywhere in the world. You can get that watch and that bracelet, right? We're going to do it at cost as a Shop Unlimited birthday offer, right? £60. That includes the shipping.
By the way, if you ever wonder, are we a public service announcement? There are still tickets for Bublé at Sandringham. He's supported by Gabrielle and Beverly Knight.
Oh, right.
There you go. You're welcome, Sandringham.
I hope Susan's not listening.
Oh, go.
Okay.
Handsome man. Nevertheless. Here we go. Simon says, I have this one and bought a luminous strap from Kevin.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing I've got to tie up with you guys. There are, for all of these expeditions, there is a superluminova strap. It's infused with superluminova. We've seen it on the Frostwatch.
Yes, I know the one you mean.
I
know the one you mean.
That strap is available as well. Good shout, actually.
Good point, shout. Simon. But nevertheless, this watch will come with the silicone and the leather, as you spy there.
Yep.
But if you want this in there too for £60 worth of, say, 140?
Yeah.
For £60.
140 plus postage.
Or, yes, good point. Order this watch and then pop in the comments, say, I'd like the bracelet deal as well, and we will do the rest for you.
Whoever's ordering, you'd be crazy not to. Andy will tell you that. Simon will tell you that. Everybody will tell you that.
By the way, Kevin, if you take me to Bublé, if me and you go, one adult and one child, that's £200.
Oh, right. And I get a divorce because I didn't take my wife to Bublé.
Yeah, but what a night we'll have. Think of all the money you'll save then, Kevin.
Is it after the ski season?
When is it? Oh, no, it's before then.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's coming up really soon. Nevertheless.
Are tickets available?
August 17th. Come on, Sandringham. Anyway, right, North Pole, Polar Night. It's the rainbow one that we've dubbed it here. £100 on Klarna if you wish. That is interest-free to divide the cost.
Solar-powered, guys. Solar-powered. 200 metres water resistant, 47mm diameter case, and a PVD finish you will not see anywhere else. I've seen that finish on customised cars. Renault, I think.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It comes in this box after all. Right, £460 worth tonight before 9 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, one unit remaining. One unit remaining. Speaking of one unit remaining.
Check out, guys.
Rocket.
Yeah. Why does it not surprise me?
Remaining. You're in luck. That's better than zero, isn't it? So now, tonight could be the night. Let's make sure it is before we go to bed after all, because other people will. It's the busiest time. I know the show gets busier and busier and busier, but you know when the busiest time is? When it finishes. Because then you go, right, I've seen everything.
Yeah.
I go on the website, shopperlimitedlive.com.
Don't miss out, guys. Yeah, we had 2 or 3 phone calls during the week.
Yeah.
And gone. They're gone.
Yeah, that's it. So we'd rather you have a brilliant experience with Kevin, which you always do anyway, but more importantly, a brilliant experience for me at shopunlimitedlive.com, because then you get the best possible price anywhere, you get free P&P tonight, and you get the birthday gift. And then hopefully that means, you know what, I'll check out what they're going to do next Monday.
Yeah.
And next Monday.
And we tried to make, we were talking about it earlier, we just try to make all the shows different, unique, have their own sort of celebration. Go on.
Here's the thing. Chris, that is excellent. If you had the choice, Buble tickets, £200. For that same £200, you can have this watch for life. You can either have an evening with Buble.
An evening?
You're right, Katie.
What, just me and him?
No, Katie, singing a song.
Oh.
She's just on her phone then, trying to get tickets for her and her mum.
I've got to watch that girl.
Or you can have a Vostok-Europe rocket N1 and you've saved £160 and you've had free P&P.
What's the longer lasting experience?
What is the longer lasting experience?
Just made that up.
Sure, you might get a selfie. Or Kate, you can
have a selfie with the watch.
Have the selfie with the watch, yeah, face on face.
Michael will call out. He said, "What's that watch you got on over there?"
Well, they'll see you.
Yeah. Well, he will see you.
That's
That's true, yeah.
And he'll say, he just hasn't met you yet. Here we go. 4.5 minutes left. I know we're having a bit of fun, but you know what we're saying? As far as value for year after year after year after year, $199.99.
Yeah. It's the lowest price this watch has ever been, right? Quartz, Citizen movement, 6S21, horizontal quartz movement, 200 metres water resistant, 3.5 millimetres, hardened K1.
We've got to go, Kevin.
Yep. I can carry on talking. Hardened K1 crystal.
1 unit of that remaining. Now, Ceres, fully allocated. So those of you, if it's in your basket, you haven't missed out yet. If it's in your basket, press. I'm going to leave it in the box to quickly show you. Every single unit is allocated. So if it's in your basket, and you know what? Here's the thing. Oh yeah, and this is the bracelet you can get with it too.
Yep.
Here's the thing, friends, and I'm talking quicker because we've got 3 minutes left. Even if I say fully allocated, that means every single unit is accounted for.
But
it hasn't sold yet. So you could come along right now, Shop Unlimited Live. Yep, shopunlimitedlive.com.
Oh, it sounds terrible.
And pop Ceres in your basket. If you're quicker to press, maybe it's a mistake. Maybe someone put 2 in there and you only want to put 1 in there.
Yeah,
I get it. If you put it in your basket and press checkout, you'll get it. So please don't think you've missed out. You haven't yet. We'll let you know when you have, but you haven't yet. 3 minutes left on the show.
Citizen movement, Citizen chronograph movement, the 6S10, 6S10 movement inside there. Milanese bracelet worth £70, £80, free of charge tonight.
Yep. That is on its way
gift.
Out. Well done, everybody. We are ending on one of the favourites of the polar side of things.
Not surprised.
Producer Adam has purchased his ice. Polar
ice baby.
Ice baby. Is there another strap in there as well?
There is a big strap in here.
Quickly. Adam bought it for the blue silicon. Adam, have you added the bracelet? You haven't got to, but have you added the bracelet to your order? Yes, he has. So he's got that bracelet for £60. And you'll also get that genuine leather bracelet as well for no extra charge.
200 metres water resistant, solar powered, hybrid solar powered movement there. 47mm diameter case, finger operated strap removals for the leather and the silicon strap. A great watch by the pool, great watch in the restaurant, just swap the strap over. Blue PVD finish.
Beautiful.
And it's a finish like you don't see. It's like that beautiful sort of old Ford metallic look, isn't it? Screw down crown, hybrid movement, solar powered, never needs a battery, never needs servicing, never needs calibrating. You know, that's a watch for life.
Very, very cool. Extremely easy to change between the leather strap, as you know, but also you can, so if you want the bracelet, it's at £60 extra, should be £140. It's £60 tonight. Another birthday special from Kevin. Pop it in your order.
On your order.
On your order, in the comments. On your order, in your comments. So you won't find it as an item number or anything like that at all. You just pop it in there and you say, I'd like the bracelet deal as well. You haven't got to, but if you want to, you can at 50% off for that. Is that 10 on this watch or in general? There's 10 people in checkout right now.
All right.
on the website. Well
was
done,
great.
everybody.
Yeah.
Shop. We've shown you everything. You can see it all again. ShopUnlimitedLive.com. There's Mathey Tissot on there. There's ladies' watches on there. But as far as tonight goes, we've shown you everything we have. Kevin, thank you.
No, it's been great.
It's been really fun. It always is.
Genuinely, thanks everybody. That, you know, all the birthday comments, and great to have you all chatting in. Does feel very homely, I must admit. But any questions, you know, please email these guys or ask during the show. There's a show next Monday.
Next Monday, the 11th. Any
It's
idea?
the 11th, isn't it?
The 11th. Any idea what's on that? Or are we going to...
I'm going to go a bit off piste. I'm going to get
Surely
some of
not.
these old Mathey Tissots that you did like. So there'll be less Vostok-Europe, be a few Trasers, and I'm going to find some stuff in the wardrobe. You're all tending to like my wardrobe. I'm going to find some stuff
Not a bad
in
place
the
to be,
wardrobe.
Kevin.
It's not a bad place
We're out
to
of
be,
time.
is it?
Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Now you get shopping. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you very much, and thank you all. Thank you. God bless you.